Okay, we are live here. Full hitter podcast draft champions express draft 50 rounds in one night. This is
I just dropped it.
you know what?
In the ballpark.
I did I've done like 4 slow drafts this year, but the one I won last year was a hey, what's going on here? Come on. Just trying to get an introduction in.
It was amazing.
No. But yeah, this is my winning team came from an express draft, so it did.
I did so many drafts I can't even find where the draft is.
Oh god, Dak.
I'm on my team page and I don't even. Where is this?
Under
Yo, that's really bad, man. What are you doing with your life?
No,
It's crazy. I saw a number from him the other day that blew my mind. And it wasn't even the whole thing. It was only half of the league he was in.
What was it? 8.5?
More than that.
don't you say the name?
I won't say the name. I
Okay.
wouldn't do that. But the number was more impressive.
I actually forget what player we were talking about, but don't say him. But not that everyone probably already doesn't know already, but
Nobody knows. I didn't tell a soul, Zach. I promise.
Pre-draft. There we go.
Zach,
Oh,
I love Zach. I love what you're doing with your pod with the beat writer interviews. Those things are awesome, really informative.
Thank you.
That's pretty cool, man. They come on and figure. Oh, here we go. There's someone in this draft chat. We should tell them like, hey, your team's gonna be live.
Yes, sir.
Is everyone online here?
I would hope so.
It looks like it. No, I don't see LaValle. Kirk LaValle and Stevens. Oh man, they probably thought it was a slow draft. Whatever. At least it'll only be 1 minute, right? Instead of.
Well, I'm happy with like Framber Valdez and Nelson Lamet going off the board earlier than necessary.
So somebody just took Bobby Witt Jr. in round 18 of Razslam. That seems very early.
Yo, man, I was in an auction. I don't know if you guys saw. Like, he got drafted in like the first 23 rounds. Like, he was like one of the non-reserve players in the auction I was in yesterday.
Jesus.
Yeah, so someone was scared they weren't going to get him in the snake part of it, so they like auctioned for him. That's weird.
Yeah, and they got him and Adele, both of them, on the same team.
Okay.
It's weird.
Zach, is this the first time you're picking first, or how many?
I think this. Oh, I'm on the clock. Shit. Okay, there we go. I think I've had one other first pick.
Oh, look at that. We got Cole DeGrom.
Oh, boy.
Not too much of a surprise. What happened? I thought the kid said Soto.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes Daddy knows best.
Oh wow! All right. Thought it was a democracy they had over there.
No.
Oh, there goes Soto. All right. Okay. Then Marcus goes Acuna. There's no surprises yet. First surprise is gonna come somewhere in the middle.
I was in an earlier draft, and I remember I was drafting sixth, and I was like, I got Tatis sixth, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like a godsend. And now I'm first. I'm passing on it because of like how I see these things go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was sixth, and then there was Cole and Tatis left. I'm like, oh, please pick Cole, please pick Cole. And now here I am picking Cole.
So why did you like Cole over DeGrom?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, just I'm not
Diversifying?
No, I actually have tons. I actually don't. I only have one DeGrom, and I thought about taking him again to diversify. There we go. Fish loves his Turner, but I'm kind of like scared off of like all the little injuries, and he's throwing so hard. Like I just have that bad feeling about. I'm not saying.
Hold on a second. With the little injuries, what if it's like he has all these injuries, but he's still like, I'm taking the fucking ball and I'm throwing. So like, how come it's not viewed as almost like a bulldog mentality? Like I don't miss games because I'm a baller.
I guess like I've taken DeGrom. I just think Cole's a little bit safer in my opinion. Like, man, like he's throwing 102 in spring training. He's like 32. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, the AL's a big thing.
There's a ton of better players that take DeGrom. So I don't know, but
I smell you. Oh man, you guys are just gonna make me do it again, right? No, I should.
I guess the question is for Steve. Would he have taken DeGrom first overall? I think probably he would have.
Yeah, I've done it both ways. I've taken Cole over DeGrom and DeGrom over Cole, just trying to even it out over the course of draft season. But this gives me 4 and 4, so I was hoping I'd get DeGrom here.
You probably knew that you were going to get him there.
Yeah, I figured. I don't know. I was toying around with just passing on pitching and seeing what I could do. Just view this kind of as diversification and practice, I guess. Like if I can't get an ace in the first round, but he's just
it always ends up just being toying around, just like you said, right? He's like, you toy around with it. I toy around with it too, and I'm like, no. It's like,
I thought about it, but it's just what comes back for pitching doesn't usually look good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
I'm trying to view this as like practice for a main, and if I was picking early in the main, you definitely have to take an ace there, I think, because
yeah, I think so too, 100%, dude.
This is the most I've seen pitching go in the first round, though. I've done a couple of these, and I haven't seen this many pitchers go in the first round.
In the
Story all the way to 15.
In the podcast draft we did, this is what happened. It happened just as pretty much like this, but Mike always gets the batters that fall to him. See what he does with the second one.
Yeah, Story at 15. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
of
was
course
a
it's
no-brainer.
nice.
The second one
100%.
not as clear cut. I think push comes to shove. I'm going to go with the reliability here.
Push is coming to shove in 15 seconds.
I understand.
Nice.
There we go. I've seen that from you before.
Yeah.
That's the second chair I have of him. Only the second.
It always.
I think you did that in the tag team, right?
No, we had Yelich. Did we? I thought we had Yelich.
I don't know. There's so many drafts.
Oh yeah, the tag team. Yes, you're right. I was mixing it up with the friggin' Battle of the Podcast draft. There's so many leagues.
Right. I know. That's like.
Hey, Richard Sands, what's up? In the house.
Oh, hold on. So I didn't. Dan, how long were you waiting for? But I didn't see it.
Just a couple minutes. How you doing?
Rob, no. Hey, what's up, Dan? How you doing tonight? Everyone know Dan?
I don't know. Do I? I bet
Dan.
everybody else does. I don't know
I
everybody.
don't think we met. Hey, Dan.
How's it going?
What's up, Dan?
I like your show.
Pleasure, Dan.
Dan does some work with Baseball HQ. He writes for Baseball HQ.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
read your stuff probably. I got a sub.
Yeah, I do PT tomorrow for a couple divisions.
Oh, okay.
And he's also an expert in making waffle houses, which are little mini houses made from waffles. Now I'm just joking. Wow, Mondesi. All right.
Wow.
So Giolito Nola. That's great. That's a great start. I have that start in like too many leagues, so that's a good start. And then Castillo.
Luis.
Whoa. Okay.
What's Robbie doing? Are we live? Are we live on this yet? I
We're
we
live,
are.
buddy. Yeah, we've been live.
We must be. I assume we were.
I'm going Harper. Nice. I was going Harper or Scherzer, but I just did Scherzer and the DGFBI, so I was like, all right, I got to keep trying to mix it up here.
It's my first Scherzer share. I thought maybe Nola would fall, but when all those pitchers went in the first round, I knew it wasn't happening. I had to think of a second plan.
This pitchers are getting shoved here.
Yeah, it's good practice though. It's good practice for these late March drafts coming up. Like getting ready to know that pitching's going to go.
Absolutely. That's it really did climb up because, like I said, I know I was gonna take Scherzer and you took him, and then Bueller goes. So let's see how the end of the rest of the let's see where all these other guys fall if they continue to get pushed up. What we got here? Fishies in on deck. Govia was. Shrimpo captain wants to know, is interested to see how you're going to do on the turn for pitching, Govier.
I'm interested too.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to the Shrimpo captain?
First off, what's up, Graham? Good to see you, brother. You working the night shift tonight? I was taking a different approach to this draft. I'm trying something different. We'll see how it goes.
Ooh, Jackie.
I don't want to give it all away right now, but I feel that I will still be able to fill my pitching needs and do it well, but we'll find out.
I actually didn't set my KDS for this draft. I thought it was going to run closer to the date, but so obviously, like, my first choice was one, but I don't think I would have wanted the first pick.
We got Richard Sands. He's asking if we're working with cheat sheets and list or just winging it.
Winging it.
I'm winging it. I have nothing in front of me. I just have this StreamYard in front of me.
You know,
I've done like fucking 50 drafts already.
Zach has contacts, and when he puts them in, it's just like his rankings are preloaded in there.
Whoa!
Yeah, like,
Whoa! Okay. Now we're cooking.
That guy just got interested.
Trying to lock down steals early.
That is wow.
I mean,
Does anyone know who Gavitt is?
I'm a big Witt fan too, but that's early.
Is that a new min?
It's got to be close.
It does.
If it's not it,
All the weights are getting pushed up on Kansas City lately.
nice, Dan, nice.
That was a good one, Zach. That was a good one.
Bo.
Heck yeah.
I feel like I got Bo late.
Do you feel like that's late?
Yeah, he's going more early to mid-second round.
I know Ryan Venancio took him at pick 13 in a draft a few weeks back.
I think he's going to keep falling too.
Yeah, he's
I think people are a little worried about him, and just like as more and more pitching gets pushed up, he's one of those guys that's going to fall.
nice.
Okay, well, thanks for making my decision a little bit easier. It's still tough, Steve.
Yeah, that's
Um,
kind of a fall for Machado.
You think Steve was gonna come into a draft and make your life easier? Come on, man. Not gonna happen. Zachy with the wheel.
what am I gonna do here?
Zachy likes the wheel.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Let's see what he tries to grab. Is he gonna try to grab a steel guy or not?
I'm actually kind of.
Is he going back to pitching at all?
This is a tough decision, actually, for me.
Okay, pocket aces from the one spot.
6-5. Here we go. He goes with the injured player. No.
Did he play? Did he play already?
He played today.
He
played today.
Yeah. It's a lot of, he feels like he's 100% kind of thing.
Yeah.
He hasn't fielded yet. That's the only reason I didn't take him there. It's enough, just a shred of doubt, close enough to Machado.
Yeah, it's just enough of a worry. Like, it's not a super worry, but it's like you're picking that high, like, right? You just go the other way if you don't have to go there. Zach, nothing against what you did.
What do you think I'm gonna do?
What do I think you're gonna do, Kalenic?
You still want to make that bet, Kalanick versus Justin Turner?
Yeah, bro. What is it? A DC fee? Sure. Tim Anderson.
Oh, top shortstop.
How you doing?
I thought for sure I'd get one of those.
What's that? Pocket stops?
Yeah.
Bold. I like the Anderson call there.
That's
What
annoying.
about
Well-
Bogart's shoulder? 10 days ago, everyone's freaking out about
Well,
Bogart's
Bogart seems okay, and yeah, obviously there's one other. I was just debating between. Yeah, I'll tell you guys after, but I don't want to say anything now.
It's funny what people do. Opening night of TGFBI, everyone's like, "Oh, don't draft Bogarts," and now who cares? It's people panic a bit.
He's fine.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's over.
Hopefully everyone's fine. I don't know. Didn't he say he's going to be 100% by like Tuesday? You're going to play the
People
field.
get caught up, man. People get it.
That's another guy I was looking at.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that one of Anderson or Bogarts will make it back. So,
You want those were your top two in your queue?
yeah, I would have taken either one of them if you didn't. So thanks.
Nice
But
pick.
that'll be
Steve.
my first and only share of Robert probably,
Yeah, you think so?
and I'll chase average for 12 rounds now.
I don't think he's going to be that much of a drag on it this year.
Yeah, I don't. What are the chances he hits second? Like, I don't know what they're doing with their lineup.
I think once he starts lasering balls to all parts of the field, they're going to be like, yeah, let's get him up to the top.
I think he's going to be good. I think he'll be good.
Yeah. I just think that, that his average is going to be at a spot where it's not like a drag per se. Yeah, it's going to be enough to warrant the 25-25. I think that's might be a lock.
I like that Springer pick.
Springer's moving up boards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Torres. Let's see. We got here Soto, Bichette, Springer, huh?
There we go. Woodruff.
Here we go.
Marcus he's got one full back between Kershaw and Woodruff.
I don't usually like going pitching early, but
I'm just joking. Woodruff was one of the guys on my. There was actually more people that fell into that term than I expected to.
Here, Daddy.
What?
Here, Daddy.
Why? Who did you think was going to be gone? You thought Bogarts was going to be gone?
No. I think there was more people to decide from. Like I think the people that people. I was sort of in the tank because I had Bogarts, Anderson, Louis Robert, Woodruff, and another guy that hasn't even gone off the board yet. That I was sort of like.
Where are you early? This guy's pumping out the early picks. Very bold.
When I was thinking about hitter first, I was assuming Woodruff wouldn't make it back. I thought the days of him going through the 2-3 turn were over.
I thought so too.
If you knew Woodruff was going to fall, would you have taken DeGrom?
Fishy with Turner and Tusker. Nice.
Probably not, just to mix it up. I'm not sure if I have Woodruff. I probably would have done something like Tatis, Woodruff.
I have a Cole Woodruff already, I think. So.
I just wasn't a believer on him for a long time. So early in draft season, I was passing on him 38 and 40 and stuff. And he was going in late third.
Yeah, you might have been in a couple with me early on. I saw him going in the fourth in some of the really, really early ones.
He made a believer out of me last year because he was going in like the 70s, 80s last year, and I was like, I'm not feeling it. But he really sold me with. I know it was a small sample size, but I really was like, all right, this guy is a borderline ace, and if he takes that next step, it's good value.
How many innings are you guys projecting him for?
What is value?
Yeah, what is value? I don't even know. It's personal to me. I can't share it with you because it's a private, personal thing. It's like going into confession. I can't. Do it.
Fish is over here in the draft chat in the NFPC draft room chatting it up, but he can't get in this. What's he doing?
We got a max? Is there only a certain amount of guys allowed on the stream at one time?
I think I read 10. I don't know. I don't
know what package you have.
I don't. I think it's 10. It's
okay.
Didn't he say he might be on later? Like
yeah.
He said after his kids go to bed, he might come on.
He's still in the chat room.
Children.
I mean, like. Do it.
LeMahieu.
Look, whenever.
Yeah. Go Devers, baby. Let's go.
There you go, Robbie.
Yeah.
This is a draft that's pretty unique compared to some of the other drafts I've done so far. Like
Yeah.
some of the players, some of the like the hitters that are getting pushed up aren't typically pushed up this far. But not to say that that's not a good idea. It's just that you don't typically see Springer that early, or even Ozuna and Springer in the third round. I don't think I've seen that for a while, if at all.
Right. I didn't think Devers was going to be there for me because he's been going kind of earlier recently. So, but yeah, that was my other choice right there. But it was
Typically, you see Alloy go before Springer and Ozuna
right.
in these drafts.
EPR.
All right. Well, there it is.
Yeah, I'm thinking about KDS for the main event, and I was thinking that towards the back could be appealing, but part of that was like Ozuna and Springer kept falling there, really good values. I don't know if that's going to last. This is good to see.
At what spot? Oh, if you went
Like if you go back, back of the round,
right.
kind of one of them, because I mean they're kind of like they're comparable to someone like Eloy who's going a lot earlier, and solid kind of stats. So
Yeah, no, that's I know. I'm gonna be a part of the first draft, and I'm gonna do the last draft of the main. So I think the first one's gonna be interesting.
yeah, I'm in one on the second day and then one on the last day. So kind of similar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to watch my post. I'm gonna do a post main event podcast right after the main. So it should be get everyone what they did. Do a little draft recap, get it out there for everyone who's drafting the next day. Be fun. All right, Arosarena. Nice. So Northern goes pocket aces and come back catcher, and then Arosarena. Nice. Glass now. How do you guys been feeling about Glass now this year? Has anyone gotten a lot of shares of him or no?
Zero.
Zero?
Is a lot zero?
Yeah, I'm not in on Glass now either.
No, he's a guy that I haven't got. I don't know. He looks good in the spring. He looks good in the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could be someone that is like, returns maybe even like first round value, but I just don't trust the innings, so I gotta stay away. I'm happy to be wrong on it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
That's a good summation.
Hater breaks a seal.
Breaks it.
Closer time.
So that's your RP1, Rob?
It's my RP1.
Okay.
My RP1. Yeah, you know what? I like to speculate a lot, and sometimes I did a recent draft where I took some early closers, and I was like, it's kind of a good feeling not to chase throughout the draft. So I don't know. I just feel like it's a locked in player.
Yeah.
Here they go.
There we go, baby.
Hendricks.
Like Gecko said on my podcast, he likes to create chaos. Normally that first run, people on their toes a little bit. See with anyone else in the waiting room? No, I'm not lacking on my hosting skills here. Rendon, beautiful.
Anthony.
Beautiful pick. Okay. Wait, someone got helicopters going on?
Yeah, I feel like.
Oh, is my mic picking that up? Sorry.
Yep.
I got my windows open. It's nice
What
out.
are you watching? Like the high speed chase or something?
Huh?
You watching a high speed chase?
Nah, man, it's DC. The helicopters fly over here every day.
Yeah.
So-
Copy.
We don't have helicopters yet in Canada.
No, right?
we haven't got those yet. We're still waiting for the vaccines and helicopters.
Oh God. Glad.
What region? What region? DC? I used to live in Maryland. I lived over in Annapolis for a couple years.
I'm in Arlington, Virginia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right on the other side of the
Yeah, just over the river.
beautiful area. I used to Uber over there, man. It was so hard the first time when I moved there. It's a complicated place with the roads. It really
Uber
blew my
over
mind.
there.
Yeah,
Uber over there. Right.
Maryland. That's right. Met D. Mendy. What up?
Where is he? There he is. Mendy's in there. We should get Mendy in the chat.
Oh, there. I can see the chats now. I didn't
Yeah,
even
there you go, buddy.
click on comments and you see everything.
Oh, I was sitting on Pride. I didn't see it. Yeah.
D. Mendy's pounding a sleeve of Oreos right now. He's busy.
Oh, even streamer said no Giolito. He says he's surprised.
Really? Mm.
Pistol Pete.
Oh wow. Feels.
Pistol Petey.
Is that too early? I don't know. It feels. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Dominic Smith breathing down his neck. Isn't it chaos?
Doesn't worry me.
No.
No, I don't know.
I'm not.
I don't get the panic over last year. I thought he started slow,
Yeah.
but I thought everything was
No, he was only
fine pretty
prorated.
quickly after.
Yeah, he was only prorated to 43. He had a horrible fucking year. I love how people. I love how people bug out about that too. It's like, come on, give me a break.
But what about?
What about Dre?
People have been pushing me that it's gonna be a timeshare. Dom Smith will be playing some first. It's gonna take at bats away from Alonso. I've been sold this many times on my pods over the last
Yeah,
month.
the face of the team, the face of New York City, like on the
That's
Mets.
what I
is-
said. That's what
they're
I said
gonna-
right back to him, Rob. That's exactly what I said.
They just gonna say, "Nah, guy, you're gonna be in it." Come on, smarten up, guys.
Thank you.
Give me a break.
Thank you. You just said what I was telling. That was my exact retort. So that makes me feel good.
Yeah, just tell them to smarten up. That's it.
Yeah, smart enough.
Yeah, that's it. It usually gets people good. Smarten up there.
Smarten up.
Smarten up there, chisel cheeks.
Is that jerky boy?
Yeah, the jerky boy. Yeah, how you doing, sweet cheeks?
There it is.
Hey, sizzle chest.
Hey, chisel chest. Yeah.
Frank Rizzo
Oh,
here.
Yeah, my Grizzle. Hey, yeah, I'm looking. I'm a painter. I'm looking for work. Yo, that guy's
I got a
great.
boil on my ass. Oh man, I used to listen to the shit out of that stuff.
Right? That was great though.
It was all the way in the middle of nowhere, cornfield, Michigan. That's how far it reached.
Edwin Diaz, there we go. He felt it. He felt the need to get in.
Closer Fest.
Oh, yeah.
2021.
Heard all this. He heard all this Met talk going on.
Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it?
Do it.
No.
And it's great
I won't.
because I read some stuff on Alonso, and he kind of was talking like a fantasy guy. He's like, I realized I was reaching out of the zone too much, and he goes, even though that's where my power spot is, like he broke it down like a fantasy analyst. I'm like, yes, he's looking at the heat maps, baby. Nice pick, Zach.
Sonny Gray.
Like it. I like it. I like your start. Gray and Cole, I really love that. With a closer on top and two shortstops. Way to go. Weimer has you went with the old full house. How do you feel, Steve, about Ryu, getting to face the rest of the AL this year? Any concerns about some other analysts have mentioned, like he hasn't faced more than really the Red Sox offense and such?
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather he not.
Mic drop.
I think he'll, over the course of the season, I think he'll even out all right.
Got it. Yeah.
I just worry about the innings that he's going to be able to put up. I don't know, 34 years old, all of that injury history. Just don't feel good about him.
Well, it looks like Steve's ratios are going to look pretty nice for pitching.
Dan, you could all right. So 64. Arenado falls at 64. Is this one of those I had to at this spot, or you still kind of believe, like, would you have took him any earlier, or this was just like a sweet spot for it?
I've got a couple. I took him in TGFBI. I feel like this is a good spot. As a fan of a dysfunctional team, I feel like being Pirates fan, being traded away from the Rockies, I feel like that's really going to benefit him.
Right.
Wait. Which team are you a fan of?
Pirates.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Tigers. I'm sorry.
No.
He heard dysfunctional. He thought you meant Tigers.
Yeah, I did. I mean, the whole Rust Belt's just messed up, man. Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Detroit, poorly run franchises, unfortunately, by the ownership. At least Cleveland has a good front office, but the ownership blows.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So
Part of those pitches for me is like I just hate that turn, like the hitters going 4-5.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
It's like I don't know.
You just feel like there could be very similar guys going like 6-7.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Praise Jesus.
And I'm very uncomfortable spot for me, being that all the pitches are gone. I only have one so far, but
Hey, diversify.
yeah, 100%.
You've got a lot of pitching heavy team that I've seen you draft so far.
Last year I won with the 5th and the 7th pick being my pitches. I did all offense beside that, so I mean,
Those
This
were
is
good
a weird
picks.
year, though, man. This is a new day.
it could work. It could work.
It
It
could.
happens. Nice.
Torish fell pretty far. You usually don't see him fall that far.
Yeah, I know. I was totally eyeing him right there. That's a good pick.
That's what's tough about drafting in the back end, especially when you go like aces or two pitchers early. It's really you get boxed out of shortstop pretty easily, like because typically like what happened here, Baez and Torres don't come back to you, and then in round 3 you're pretty much out of shortstops by the middle of it. So either you're in a tough spot here because you got your like 3 other shortstops that are like kind of good, but then typically you're gonna have to reach or you're gonna have to hope for them to fall back. So being at the back end becomes really tough filling out that shortstop position.
I like where I'm at with it. It's deep. Deep.
All right, Rob. What's it gonna be? Wow. Smooth moves.
Smooth move. There's something called smooth
Damn.
move. It's
I can't believe Bregman. Bregman, the 72nd pick. That's so stupid.
yeah. He's bad hamstring.
Yeah,
It's not a
yeah.
good thing. So you're like taking on immediate risk possibly where you can't make moves. So as long as in a fab league, if you fell this far, I think it would be
Yeah, I get
all
that
in.
point. It's still though to the 70s. I mean, it's a hammy. It's not gonna last forever. It's crazy. That's
How do
pretty
you
wild.
know? I don't know. But I'm just saying though,
How do you
you're
know?
you're knowingly though drafting risk right off the bat. Right off the bat, he's hurt. He's a hurt player.
True. Okay, you're right. I cannot argue that exact point.
Yeah. Can't like I said, in a fab league, I probably would have been all over that. But who we got here? If someone wants to pop in, D. Mendy's in the house
It is.
Hey!
Yo,
as a non-drafter participator. What's up, man?
I'm just cooking and watching
Oh, yeah?
you guys draft.
Wow.
What
What do you
could be
mean?
better- What could be better than that? Besides you feeding us it.
It's Friday night. It's Friday night in 2021.
Living the good life. Yeah, this is an example of a 2021 Friday. I don't know what it is.
What are you making, D. Mendy?
We're gonna be making some turkey burgers.
Nice.
We got some spaghetti squash.
Oh, I used to do that.
Got some tilapia.
Damn.
A healthy night.
Oh yeah, we eat good here. And
No
let me
more
take a look
Oreos.
at this. Let me take a look at this draft board. What we got so far?
What do you got?
What do you think about it? What do you feel about the draft
Wow.
board? Give us some feedback.
All right. So, what I didn't see what format this is. Is this just a regular like DC fit $150 draft champion?
Yeah, $150 DC. Yep,
Let's see.
DC.
Torres, I like Soto, Bichette, Springer. So you went 3 hitters first 3 rounds, and then you get Plesac.
Yeah, I like that.
Berrios.
I like team 3. I like Torres.
I
Buddy.
like it.
That was a good. I like your team.
here.
Thanks, guys.
You got enough stolen bases. You got 3 stud hitters, and I like.
I'm going for that Blue Jay stack too.
I know. You know I like
I was so pissed someone took Vladdy. He almost fell on me.
that.
You guys know who my closer target is, so don't you dare take him.
No?
I don't know. Ooh, sorry, Rob. Is that your plan? Did your plan just get foiled there?
Oh no!
Who?
Shit.
Is that a min on Simeon?
No, that's not a min on Simeon. I've seen him go earlier than that.
Really?
Really?
That was gonna be my second baseman, motherfucker.
Oh, Rob, killing me on the Martes.
Apparently, spring training's having an impact on a certain second baseman right now. I just took Hira. I feel like an idiot for it, but I'm gonna see if that works out or not.
I think that's a. I don't
He's
know
having a
why you
terrible
feel, I don't know why you feel like an idiot about that.
Yeah,
That's-
he's
having
having a rough spring.
He's having such a bad spring. It can happen. I mean, he could get over it. But the strikeouts, the exact problem he has, are why he's having a bad spring. So that's the issue.
I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what I just did.
I like Marte.
Well, I like Marte, yeah. It's obviously why I drafted
It's
him.
bittersweet. I got too much of him though, so it's
I actually didn't think Simeon was going to go. I was ready to take Simeon. But,
Wow.
well, I mean, I thought actually he just last another round, but he's creeping up there. Everyone knows about the gained eligibility.
That's gonna be huge, man. At second base, he's gonna put up some nice numbers for second baseman.
He's hitting 2 in that lineup.
Hitting
probably.
2 in that lineup. That lineup is gonna be ridiculous. Playing in Buffalo and Dunedin, like in
Yep.
that division, it's gonna be crazy.
100%.
I haven't really looked too much into him. What were his skills like last year? Like, why was he such a step down?
I think it was just a small sample thing. I mean, I think he had a better postseason.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not worried about him at all.
Talking about Simeon?
Yeah. And he's moving from Oakland, which is the worst freaking hitter's park, to one of the best hitting situations. You
He
know?
did have a brief, I think, rib or side injury.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
an injury. He did have an
He
injury.
did.
Nicky
I think his
Castles.
infield pop-ups flew up. I think his infield pop-ups went up tremendously. So it might be like some, thing with your torque and in
Right.
your leverage and your swing. And,
Yeah.
if you're not right and you can't
Well, he was
twist and
top
bend
three.
and
Top 3 MVP in 2019. So there was a natural fall.
I just like that he's getting out of that huge park too. That's big. Who this? My dog is. Yeah, so it's a tough draft. Here we go. It's Lamet.
Oh, there he goes.
Brandon Lau.
Hello.
So looking to get a little third base maybe too. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, one of the multi-position, and then with the chance for one more.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're like if like Yandy doesn't get his act together, they're just gonna be like, all right, we're gonna go Buhan up the middle, or somebody's coming up and Lowe's gonna move around.
Shrimpo captain says it wouldn't surprise him to see him play third base.
Everyone plays everywhere, man. That's what you gotta do these days.
They're gonna mix and mash.
Nice, Torres. The old Altuve. It's crazy when I was just looking at some older ADP from previous years, and
He's going first round a couple years ago, right?
top 5. It's so weird to see his name there. I'm like, wow, man, I forgot about that. It was so like not so long ago, and yet.
I mean, if you combine his postseason stats with his regular season, it actually doesn't look that bad from last year.
Zachy.
Yeah. There's too many good players here to choose from.
You don't know what to do, right?
There's always too many. Like fuck.
Too many cooks.
Let's see. Well, what do you got here? You got 2 shortstops, and that's right. You're flying the Ukrainian flag right now.
Yeah.
Just like you love to do. 1 second. Okay. All right. I mean, Biggio fell a ton.
He did. That was an auto. Technically, that was an auto.
He's like the opposite of Semyon. Where Semyon's rising, Biggio's falling.
Right.
So on the lineup.
Yeah, everyone's just batting late, and yeah.
So I'll tell you what happened there. That's what I wanted to happen.
I'll tell you what happened there.
What happened was I was almost running out of time, and I tried to pick Sal Perez like first, and it timed out, and Biggio was on top of my queue, and I was going to take Biggio and Perez anyways, but it ended up autoing me Biggio, and then I just clicked Perez right afterwards, and it somehow did that. So whatever, worked out.
Worked out just the way you wanted it. We got to what was it when we did Torres? Were you in that best ball draft that Derek Rhodes did that we did like a month ago?
Yeah. Yep.
I remember Brian Seymour. He his first 2 picks on the fast pick after doing 32,000 best ball slow draft. He came really close on both the picks. I just remember seeing in his face, I'm like, he's not used to the fast clock. It got him real quick.
know.
Yeah, and he was like, that hit me quick, it just comes up on you. Oh, I didn't know you were picking mine.
All right, there it is.
Just ignore me.
Got my other Blue Jay.
Getting a piece of the Blue Jays, huh?
So I wanted Perez there, Zach. I thought you were I don't know. I just had the thought that you were down on Perez.
Yeah, I didn't think you were a Perez guy.
No, I'm not. I just knew that I was looking at the board, and I'm like, coming on the turn, I don't know what's coming back to me from catchers there.
True.
I do like him over than any of the other catchers that are on the board still.
Oh man, I feel really uncomfortable right now.
Got Rob on edge. That's interesting.
No, it's good. It's gonna work out perfectly.
Is it? All right.
No.
I like the confidence. Nelly Cruz.
Fishy.
What you got, Fish? Come on, Fish!
Where is Fish?
Let's take a look at Fish's team.
Fish.
It's gonna take an infielder. He's panicking. Oh, he goes Zach Wheeler. Wow, he's really shoring up that staff early. Flaherty, Burns, Wheeler, and Iglesias. All right.
What is Stevens going to do here? So who's winning this?
Who's winning the league?
Yeah, who's winning this league?
I have no idea, man.
Got a long way to go.
Long way to go, Al.
Yeah, Gobi, you get some sound effects going here.
Yeah. So what do you?
I don't even have my board on, man. I can't
Oh,
believe
come
I'm
on, you
even-
came with up.
I know you're not getting. I'm so sorry. You're not getting the full Govia experience tonight. I'm barely alive. I'm barely here, so I'm sorry.
We're not getting Govie A, we're getting Govie B.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Not bad. I never heard that in my entire life. I'm not kidding.
Neither have I. I just thought of it. I wasn't saving that. That was on the fly.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy to be here tonight. This is, trust me, where I was 12 hours ago. This is much better. I'm so happy to be here right now.
This
It's
is
good enough.
heaven right now. I think I'm gonna order some. I think I'm gonna order some Uber Eats. Fuck, I haven't eaten since lunch. What do you guys think? What's good on Uber Eats today?
Charlie Morton.
Uber Eats?
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't Canadians just eat poutine all the time?
Well, yeah. Not me.
Not me.
Let's see what deals are on. What kind of deals we got? Sushi. Eh.
Mm.
They're doing the old draft night Uber Eats. That's a move.
Yeah, it's what you do during COVID. And no groceries because fuck, like, just it's a free for all here.
Is it
I don't-
that bad?
Can you elaborate?
Yeah. Like,
Well, it's just like there's no groceries because it's just like we ordered like what's it called delivery. What's the grocery deliveries?
Shift is what we have.
Shipped.
No, we have what's it called? Skip. No, it's called Instacart. You guys have that?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we order Instacart, and then like I'm always too lazy when I'm getting the order, and like, my wife's like, "What do you want? What do you want?" I'm like, "I don't know, whatever." And then like she's like, "Tell me what you want," and they never do, and then there's nothing to eat, so I just order Uber Eats.
Very interesting.
Shit.
What is going on? Trevor Rosenthal is gone. Tantillo.
Hmm. Fuck. I'm a mess. I'm gonna take a shot here. Let's go with it. Jordan.
Nice, Mike.
I don't have. That's the first time I drafted him anywhere. So why not?
What pick was that?
106.
That's pretty far. That's a pretty far fall for him.
I figured. I'm surprised he was back. I was mulling him in the 80s on the last go around. So since he's back, I know he wasn't coming back another time. So
Yeah, that's
he
a
got
good
bogus
pick.
knee. He got bogus knee.
Oh, that's a good pick. Yeah, I highly doubt he comes back.
He's worth the pick at that price. With even with the risk.
See, that's what it's all about, right? Right place, right time. I was in the right
Exactly.
place. I was in the wrong time.
Lance Jr. Anybody got some Lance Jr. this year?
None of them. 0 shares. I know Fish has a ton of Lance Jr.
Got a ton of Lance, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe we could ask him if he ever came on.
I've already got 4 guys I didn't have before in any other draft too. So
How many drafts have you done so far?
only DCs, but I've done like 7.
Oh, okay. So you've done quite a few.
Yeah. I did a couple of the best balls like way back in December too.
Right. Yeah, I did a few best balls, but nothing for a lot of money, and maybe like 5 of them.
Yeah.
Mr. Buxton.
Gotta hope for something from him. I needed some outfield.
Well, yeah, first outfield was nice.
Outfield 1, baby. Byron Buxton.
Outfield 1,
Wow.
Mr. Buxton.
This is the year he finally healthy and put it all together.
Hey, why not?
Classic. The classic
If it
bit.
hits,
You know,
Yeah.
if it hits, it's going to be a beautiful thing.
why not? Oh, it's flying now.
Ian Anderson.
It's fishy.
Frank Rizzo.
That's a
Frank
nice deal
Rizzo,
there,
the
Fish.
Jizzle Jets.
Fish. That's a good spot, Fish. 115 for Rizzo. Solid.
You like that spot, Mike?
I really do.
Yeah, I think so. He's solid as can be.
If he's my starting first baseman, I'm very satisfied. I can live with that.
Agreed.
I think he still crushes the ball. The Cubs were so awful last year. I just don't even worry about what happened last year. I actually think they'll probably be undervalued. Good surprise as a team overall.
The Cubbies?
I do.
Wow, I
Yeah.
like this. I love this talk. Talk more dirtiness to me. Who? What do you think Javi Baez is going to do this year, Mike? You think he's going to put it up?
Oh, well, that's where I kind of slow my roll there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm less excited about him, but I'm actually more excited about some of the younger guys like Nico Horner, and then the pitching should still be really good. I mean, Hendricks would be fantastic. Whoever took Hendricks was a smart move.
Ooh, a little early compliment here. I like it. I like it.
Whoa, a lot of pitching going off here.
Woo! I don't know what to make of Javi Baez, though. I honestly don't have all the pods I've done, all the research over the last few months, and I'm still kind of just confused on him. I see a lot of different outcomes for that fella.
I'm surprised Musgrove made it there.
Steve.
Grisham
You didn't let me. You didn't
119.
let him follow me, would you? But I might double tap something into something that you wouldn't. Maybe you're not expecting me to double tap something. I might do it. But I'm taking him. And
Well, Dave McDonald will be very happy.
do I do this?
Do it. Throw down, boy. I know Trent Grisham has a hamstring, but I mean that's absurd.
He has
No,
two
I
hamstrings.
think,
He has two hamstrings.
Two. He
I
does.
was thinking
that's
about double
right.
tapping catcher here. I'm not going to do it because I need to stabilize my average. So
I
I'm
know
going to
you're
go with
doing
my
that.
boy.
Oh, that's not what you're doing. Never mind.
Stevie is capitalizing on the injured players.
Why not? Yeah, Cookie and Grisham fall at like double their price. That's pretty wild. That could be a huge boon for you.
Torridge getting love on your Blue Jay lineup stack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple Captain said the speculation on the Jays order holds true. Torres had the stacked 1-3-4 hitter with Soto on Altuve. Kind of.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I really like Bohm lasting to you, Zach. I was
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
I wanted to get 3 pitches before the 10th, and I was like gonna wait a little bit more. I really like Gausman, so I wanted to take him there, but
I didn't know you liked Bohm, Rob. I didn't know you were a fan of him that much. But I was looking.
saying at that spot where I just
Where are we? Like 120ish?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's decent for him. I've seen him last around there, but I'm thinking I just drafted Kevin Biggio and I just drafted Dylan Moore, and I was looking at some other players around that spot that also had questionable averages. So I'm like, I need somebody that I think can hit for a high average to sort of counteract Moore and Biggio. So Baum is really the big stabilizer for that.
So Weimer gets 2 guys who were going 55 and 58, and he gets them in the 8th and 9th round. So
Weimer, you definitely got me back for whatever I did to you, because I was definitely picking Grisham there.
I was like, did it just fall off or something? Like, why?
Yeah, I know.
Why is he still there? Yeah, and I had to run out. My wife thought the dishwasher was leaking, but it's just what it sounds like. It's like, thought we had a minor emergency, but yeah, I don't love having 4 outfielders, but Grisham.
I was looking, I'm like, oh, Steve has 3 outfielders already. Maybe he'll let Grisham fall to me. And I'm like, no, he did not.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. He said he's gonna be fine, but he's not gonna be ready opening day. It's still a little. It's still a little worrisome. Like they said, he went even before he got to spring training, they had sent him for some extra testing. So I don't know. I as a Met fan, I'm hoping that he comes back and it's nothing. But I don't know. Poor Cookie.
Yeah.
The Indian fans are victory lapping.
That was kind of a panic pick, but I plugged in 129 innings, and he was the best pitcher on my board if he gets to that. So.
Yeah, I think at that point, I mean, that he's going so late, and right, yeah, like even if he just does X amount of innings, that's a good pick. Damn it.
But this draft is not at all going to plan.
Tell me about it. It's good though. It's fun.
Like, is Charlie Blackmon still good? I haven't drafted him all year. I haven't looked at him. But
yeah, so you just been this has been a bunch of picks that you haven't really.
Yeah, I'm just going by the values. Like, this is the first fast draft I've done, and like I said, I knew I feel boxed in taking Robert early. Blackmon was, the best average play.
Oh man, but I was gonna get that. I thought I was gonna get him in that there.
Wow, 129. Man, this thing's throwing me all off.
This draft's kind of fucked up.
It is. And Zach really knows what he's talking about. He has a lot of experience.
That's some premium analysis.
Dynamite drop in, Monty. You're not the best in the business for nothing. This is all not going to plan. Shit.
So everyone, it seems to be a common theme. Everyone's like, "It's not going to."
Mess, yeah. Well, not for me.
Someone's plan must be working.
There's gotta be all the guys who are not like hanging out with us.
It's the guy who took Merrifield and Abreu in the second and third round. That guy's plan's working.
Exactly.
Get your guys.
Took Yastrzemski over Grisham.
Yeah.
Bold.
It's bold.
Yep.
Lamet and Corbin.
He took Corbin over Wainwright.
Of a win, right?
No one. Is this thing on?
Delayed react.
That was so bizarre. It took me a second to catch on.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm screwed now.
Fuck, I gotta order food still.
Carlos Correa.
Oh, I'm on the clock? Great, perfect.
Segovia, you didn't. Correa didn't fall to you. I assume you wanted him to there.
Season's over. Doesn't matter. I took a chance on a plan, and now that plan is just toast. I'm in deep. So let's just have fun. Whee!
YOLO.
Whee! Alex Verdugo. Whee!
Can you do a YouTube parody with Alex Verdugo? Don't they have a song? Oh, Vertigo?
Oh yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
He's a leadoff hitter, Alex Verdugo. Yeah, that'll work.
No, not bad.
Nice job. I'll write that down. So you're
Yeah,
the
send, me,
best,
send, me my, send me my royalties.
You're the Bernie Taupin, man. I'm the Elton John. It's perfect. So good. Depressed.
Nice. Little Solak, huh?
Yeah. At this point, I'm just going to get what I want. I don't care. This is bad news bears.
The Franimal, huh?
50 home runs this year.
Will Smith.
Finally, he goes off there.
I know.
It's catchers.
It's an interesting draft. So it's a lot of different pockets of surprises I think we've seen so far. It's very, very interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah, it is, especially with these, with the injury, type drop in the ADPs. It's taking more and more of a hold. It looks like on guys being hesitant to go in on it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely affected this draft
Yeah, absolutely.
a lot,
Like-
more so than I expected.
I feel like if Grisham and Cookie don't miss time, like Steve is gonna win the overall because he's got guys that should have went in the 4th and 5th round that are going in the 4th and 5th round and the 8th and 9th. Like that's crazy,
Yeah.
There he is, John Fish with Josh Bell. This guy is still in the chat room. He better come in soon.
said he was
Gallo's hot. Mr. Gallo's hot. Anyone got any Joey Gallo this year?
Yeah.
Nope.
I like him in best ball. I've got a bunch of them in best ball, but not in this format.
Thanks for reminding me. I might be on the clock. That wouldn't be fun. Oh shit, I am. God damn it. Oh man. All right, best ball.
How many drafts total are you in this year, Rob?
I think like 12
Between everything?
plus my home league to like I would say like 15, 16 total.
Gotcha.
Maybe more. 15, 16 actually. I think 15.
knew some of these players would be taken. I still, again, have too many guys in my queue. Snipe me. Hurt me here.
I got you, Zach.
Come on, Torres. Hurt me here. Take my player. Take a player. Take a player I want.
I doubt it's going to be. You guys are probably going to hate this pick, but
No, let's
fits
go.
into my team.
Wow.
Wow.
Zachy, what do you say, kid? You love that pick.
Oh, but no, he's like, no,
Wow,
I wouldn't
Zach.
take him.
Zach is gonna have a panic attack.
No, I'm fine. Yeah, there's just still too many guys left.
Shit.
I know Steve's not going to take a guy I want here. One of them at least.
So some interesting stuff happened in this draft, that's for sure. Who's got
I'm gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna try to
Yeah?
predict what you're doing on the turn anymore. Because that's already
Yeah, he was in the queue there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he definitely was. I don't know if I would have taken him or not, but he was definitely a possible. He was a definite maybe.
Okay.
Zachy.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna go with this dude, but not sure.
I'm probably gonna go with this dude.
Yeah, let's do it.
That could work.
Good pick.
Steve liked those picks because he wasn't looking for an outfielder.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I can send you some messages for future rounds also.
Steve got Gecko Industries says Grisham at the end of the eighth seems late for a DC when you can easily fill in if you miss some time. Great pick.
I'd like to hear
Yeah.
that.
That's what I was thinking, and that's what Steve was thinking too.
Damn.
I don't love this, but
That was
another DC pick.
Yeah, I mean, what a fall! Like three eligible positions. Is that his max?
So I
damn close.
I set his max in PGFBI.
Did you?
Yeah, and that was 144. So yeah, this must be a new max. I mean, there could have been another one later since then. Like, am I missing something? Like, he's playing, right?
I think so. Right? Because I think Lux is like getting a good run that people think it's gonna hurt Munchie the most. Nice pick, Torres.
Great job.
That's a DP
Right?
special.
Nice.
Muncie max is 142. Graham said.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure the PGFBI doesn't get factored into that. I imagine I got him at 144. Actually,
There you go. You nailed the max there. No pun intended.
No, Nick Anderson. Fishy.
Nice pick, Fish. Is Fish here?
Santander.
No, Fish is still not here.
Santander. 30 home runs. We talked about him on the pod the other day. Took the over. 28 home run was projections we were looking at. 30 home runs at Camden Yards.
Oh, yeah. I think it's like really resonated when I did the podcast with Toby and Phil and the whole diversification thing. Like it sunk into my brain where I was like, oh man, that's a good point. I gotta do a draft where I'm not picking the same guys I've been picking all year long, you know? Or at least not all the same guys. Switch it up a little. But they are, huh? This is the head scratcher. I mean, the bag of shit, literally. All right. Nice. We got some motorcycle races.
Yeah. Haul ass. Fast Too Furious. Someone's got great mic pickup on their exterior world.
I think that's me.
Helicopter. Yeah, that's that window, man. DC. It's a busy place. Let's see here. Corey Kluber, man. A lot of people. He's been going up and up over the last 6-7 weeks. I'm missing something here.
There he is.
There it is, Kimbrough. Oh, Soler. That's a nice call, Sully. I'd take that all day.
I was worried he wasn't going to make it back. I kind of needed his power pretty badly.
Yeah. You sniped me. That's
I'm
cool.
glad he made it back. I was worried.
He was not going to make it back. I can guarantee you that. So feel good. Feel good we made the right choice.
Order. I mean, clean power guy right there.
Tommy Pham again, Rob. That's if he ends up like getting most of the playing time, that's great. 161. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I needed some steals, and I haven't been really targeting him where he's been going in most drafts I've been in, and that was just like a perfect marriage. And I don't really have any like injury risk on the other side of the board, so like I felt like it was a good chance to, roster a risky type player. So
just perfect timing for you.
Yeah,
right guy, right time.
Yep.
Makes sense. Good call. He's one of the mysteries of all the drafts. There's like these mystery players to me, like 10 guys, and he's one of those mysteries.
Yeah, I have that scar stuck in my brain. Like
I know. Right?
You see that picture and you're like, whoa, but I don't know. Pretty scary.
Yeah, I would be tread lightly, but yes, I will never forget. He shows it off so proudly. I feel like he's the kind of guy where that could happen again. But, hey.
Seeing the video when he was all bloodied up was weird.
Bizarro.
Yeah, typical strip club scene. Mike, you're on the clock. You know that, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hey.
Here we go. Mr. Six-Man rotation. Why not? Woohoo!
Somebody just said I love Govia having 2 pitchers through 10 rounds. That's not bad. I've got 3.
Got to lock down my guy at catcher. Boom. Gary Sanchez, 35 home runs this year. Woohoo!
Interesting. I like it. Oh.
That's early.
Where do you think he ends up? 13. Like, where do you think Crohn's ADP ends up?
Oh man,
By opening day.
It's hard to guess when to jump in. I've gotten in my last few drafts. I can't remember, like 14th round or like, when ADP is moving that fast, it's hard to figure out when you got to jump.
it really is. You're 100% right. It's like you don't know when it's safe when every week he's going up 70 picks. Pretty
Yeah, he
wild.
went 202 in Glarf with the Great Lakes area roto fantasy. So who knows? It's probably a good spot.
The old Glarf.
Glarf, yeah. Some heavy hitters. We're representing. That draft's still going on.
What round are you in?
I think we're in round 20.
Is it a draft and hold or is it a 30-round draft?
It's like all the regionals. I believe it's 30 rounds, and
Okay.
it's trades and everything. So everything's
Trades? Tradesies?
Yeah, that's all the regional these nerfs and barfs. We're following the protocol that all the other ones do.
Following the protocol.
I had Steve pegged for Sean Murphy there because another injured player that was following. So didn't
We're
fall
around
quite
26.
far enough.
Yeah, round 26, Zach. That's where we're at. Sorry,
Ooh. Getting there.
couple of rounds left. But yeah, Dave McDonald took CJ Crone at 202. So. That's an
Say again,
OBP
what was
league,
it?
though.
202.
202.
Yeah.
That's an OBP league, though. Not that it would really matter with him too much, slightly. I think it's negligible for his profile.
You guys completed your draft, Mike?
No, we're round 26. 4 more.
Oh,
to go.
sorry. I think you just said that. My bad.
It's all right. I'm here to help, Rob. Zytor, Richard Zito's making fun of me. Yes, I have very few pitchers. That's correct. I'm not going for the overall on this one.
I asked earlier, Rob, who's going to win, and the answer is Tantillo. Just so everybody knows.
Tantillo's up right now.
Yeah, well, just every league I've done with him, he's won. So,
God damn it!
and I do like his team.
I do like his team. I really got me on a couple players right before. So I guess I really want to be ninth if I'm going to end up in the middle. It seems to be like
Tantillo's been in like every draft.
yeah.
We also took Kimbrel that we were ripping on him earlier.
Good player.
I'm kicking myself I just forgot about Rosenthal. I like my team a lot better if that's Rosenthal instead of Blackman.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I guess knowing if you would have got Grisham that next round, yeah, that's true. It's tough. I think he's probably part of that last part of that first group of closers.
Yeah, that's how I've got it right now, anyway.
Right. And Jansen starts the next tier, or is he part of the top? It's so close with Jansen.
Next year for me, I got Presley and Rosenthal in the middle there between them.
Yeah.
Between like the top, whatever, 5 and everyone else.
I'm on the clock somewhere else.
You know what? That's like a T-shirt right there.
What?
I'm on the clock. I'm on the clock somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm on the clock somewhere.
Yeah, I'm on the clock somewhere. That's perfect. Oh man, how's everyone feel about their draft so far?
I already told you how I feel.
Yeah.
Trash. Trash.
Oh, dove in with the Sano.
Not a Rotosaurus guy. I do know that. They say he's got a bad attitude.
Oh yeah.
That's what they say. Not me.
Does it you put a lot of stock into that in your drafting?
You know, That's a good question because I think sometimes it does make a difference. There are things you can learn. There's so much we don't know about players, obviously, when it comes to like their personal lives or how they operate on a day-to-day basis. But
Right.
you
If
can
some
learn
guy's a
little-
bag of shit, you probably don't. You're gonna try not to get
right,
it. Right. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So in the Rotosaurus game, I mean, Dave was talking about that. Sano was like, he didn't try hard enough. He was a bad teammate. He had all this stuff he was throwing at me. It sounds like he had done some research. I don't know if he could verify it or not, but I know Dave is a big time player and he doesn't mess around. So.
No, yeah, he definitely doesn't mess around. I like to see how he feels at the last week of the main event, and he needs some power. And he's on the free agent. And he's on the free agent wire.
Yeah. Hey, maybe it's a smokescreen. Who knows? Sometimes you never know. I mean, you got a main event coming up. I mean, you're doing a live draft here, and you're exposing yourself. Are you really showing your cards here, or does it not matter? You got to win anyways.
Exposing myself. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Is that what I thought you meant by exposing yourself in a live draft?
Do not. Don't. I didn't work out for that one guy. I got fired for doing that on a Zoom call. Don't be that guy. Jeffrey Toobin. Don't be Jeffrey Toobin.
Ukidi.
Am I gonna do this?
Will Smith, I like that. You think he's gonna be the full-time guy, or at least get more than Martin?
It seems to be the way it's going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check and make sure. I think this guy's played a game. Sorry about the delay. Just coming back from injury. Yeah. All right.
Ooh. That's an interesting pick, right?
That's the word for it.
That's the word for it. Wow. Oh God.
If you mash Madrigal and Robert together, what do you get? You get like 50 stolen bases, 30 home runs.
Madrigal and
Yeah,
who?
And Robert. So you basically have 275, 80 average,
Yeah, I'll tell you in just a second.
and an average of you got like a 15 25 guy with a 275 average with good counting stats in the 3rd and 13th round together.
Yeah.
Good pick, Torres, by the way, there.
Thank you.
In my opinion. Doesn't mean shit, but I think it's a good pick. Didi Gregorius is always undervalued, and I've realized that more over the last month looking into it further. He's perfect backup for Bo Bichette if anything happens.
I thought I mentioned in my
Or a
MI.
starter.
Happy with that.
Yeah, or middle, MI starter even.
Good old Clint Frazier.
Yeah, 30 home runs. Here we come.
Hopefully.
Okay, go.
I forget when the pause is.
Is there a pause?
I don't think there is one in these. I think there should be.
Really?
No, I think there is.
I don't think there is.
Intermission?
I thought there was one at, I forgot what round it was.
Well, you're the experienced one here. Take your word for it.
That was a year ago. I have no idea. To be honest with you, what happened in that draft.
What day is this?
Rich Rod. A little bit of a risky pick.
Yeah.
A lot of people think he's gonna get moved.
Kyle Crick's there. Yeah.
And now Cedolin blew out his arm. That guy was throwing gas. Oh man. Pick.
Kyle Lewis fell down like he did in the Battle of the Pods draft. That's what happens in these drafts most of the time.
Is anybody else worried that they're gonna announce there's an NLDH like a week before the season and just totally fuck everything up? I'm like having anxiety about that.
A little bit, yeah.
It's gonna happen.
That's why I waited to draft my main till 2 days before the season because I don't know. Or part of the reason, yeah. I feel like something they're gonna drop a bomb on us, but
Drop a bomb.
You dropped a bomb on me, ooh, baby. Yeah, I've been saying it. I mean, I just look at these. It just feels like it's gonna happen, and it's a total gut thing. But
yeah,
it's
it just makes too much sense. Why would they
Yep.
want the pitchers to hit, especially this year? You know, like it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Not that anything
front offices-
Manfred or
front
MLB
offices-
does makes. Yeah, right.
They'll
And the
make it
players
happen. The
get
front offices
the
will
players
push
get
for it.
more jobs. It's a win for everybody. It just doesn't make any sense not to do it.
Yep, I agree. But nothing makes sense about how their relationship really goes. So it's
Yeah.
I
I
understand.
mean, look at last year. When did they even announce that they were doing expanded playoffs? Like, wasn't that like right at the
That
beginning
was
of the season?
The
or-
day the season started. It was that afternoon
Right.
before Yankees Nats went off that night.
Right. So if you're going to change something like that at that point, I just feel like there's definitely a possibility they could change things up on us.
It's definitely a possibility. I think it really changes, like, some guys at the top, some, might, like DeGrom. I think
Yeah.
he's, I think they're facing a pitcher definitely gives them an edge over Cole, but maybe that knocks back down a little bit if they add the DH.
And then think you're getting 15 new jobs, 15 more draftable hitters, if
Right.
that happens. So it's going to totally change the game.
Yes, sir.
It's like the thing, though. I mean, it's not really a full 15 because
Right. You're going to have some part-time guys. Yeah.
most teams are like running it through as an off day, and everyone's chipping in like continuously. There's not. I think. Well, even in 2019, I think there was only like 6 guys who were like 400, like over 400 plate appearances, that were like strictly DH types, like.
But even the implications for guys like a Will Smith on the Dodgers or, even JTR, like these catchers in the NL, all of a sudden they get a huge boost because they get that DH time.
Don Smith goes.
In
Don Smith,
higher.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
In 2019, JTR had 596 plate appearances without a DH. So I think the whole catchers get like bumped back without it thing is a little overblown because people don't. They're forgetting to look past at what's been happening. For a lot of catchers, that's not doesn't affect.
Well, I think
so much.
Contreras got a good amount. I mean, Contreras was kind of valuable just because he had a lot of runs last year, and he played a decent amount of DH. So,
Right.
maybe JTR. I think he played first that year. That he got those plate appearances, but I don't know. I think it's gonna change things.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
they'll
sir.
still find it for him somewhere.
Someone took my guy. You know who my closer target was, Rob?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Anthony Bass. He's moving up, man. He's moving up.
Mr. Fish. That was a great podcast when he was talking about
Yeah.
that.
I wrote him up in my last article for Razzball. Go check it out, guys. Or he was part of it, at least.
Definitely will.
What's Robbie D doing here?
I don't know, man.
A lot of options.
It's a weird pick right here.
Oh, the jock.
Let's go. Swing for the fences. I feel like they need a shortstop though. It's not good, man. Jeez. It's like that. It's funny because like the first couple of rounds, you know, I think you got more of a quick understanding of which way to go. But once you get a little deeper, it's like the picks get a little longer, right? Like I feel like the decision points in these rounds are way different than the first five.
We had some long picks in the first little while too.
What's that, buddy?
I almost timed out in like the second round.
Everyone is so quiet. It's just pretty tainted. Everyone's like,
This is where it gets serious.
I know. That's
It's because
I was saying
Govia.
everything gets at a point right now where the decision points are just so different, and we're all just like,
This is where you win.
This is where you win or lose. It's quiet because Govia is gone.
he left.
I don't see him anymore.
Could be the best. Oh, Paul DeYoung. For a second, I just thought it said Bryce Terang, and I'm like, holy shit. Oh, Fishy did the Yarbs, huh?
Yeah, he's also moving up pretty quick, I think. Feels like it anyway. I remember like 17th round.
Yep. Nice McCutcheon. Very good. Looks pretty good this spring. Looks like he's running around pretty clean. So is Haniger. Got that torque back in his swing. His core is intact. Ooh, a little Heaney action. Okay.
I don't know why, but the projections still love him.
Everyone's so quiet here. All right, so what do we got? What do we got here? A lot of people fell a lot later than they would have, but there's also a lot of people getting taken a lot earlier than they typically did, like Jock Peterson and Mitch Haniger. So me, Rob, you and I did a little reach around here.
The old reach around. Yeah, I mean, oh, you just got Rich Rod. I thought you went before. Someone picked E-Rod.
Yeah, I heard you say Rich Rod, and I'm trying to look at the board. I'm like, where is he going off? And then you said something about a trade. I'm like, I didn't know you were traded. And then
No one said anything.
then I just am like, okay, whatever.
Ooh, Jake McGee early. Talk to me about this. Were you never?
Jordan Montgomery, Nathan Evaldi, reach around, wrap around there. Those are like the two like industry darling guys.
That's Evaldi's a good pick.
Yo, explain to me this Jordan Montgomery thing. I don't see it. Like maybe like I'm not saying I'm smarter than anyone, but I just don't get it. Why is everyone on him? There's like a lot of really good players that love him. Don't get it. Like this much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, personally, like honestly, he's I've kind of been focusing on different things this offseason. I know you on your pod, like game theory type stuff. So I haven't dove super deep into some of these guys, but I know like in the forecaster, he's got the upside tag, and sometimes I'm just gonna trust people who I think are probably smarter than me in evaluating players. So
he made every single Bloom board this offseason.
Well, Evaldi did. Yeah, no, I get Evaldi, but Jordan, like I'm looking at him and I'm.
Oh, Jomo. Sorry, yeah, sorry.
No, like,
I think he's got an upside tag in the forecaster.
I don't doubt it. Like,
He does.
Look at his starts.
They tag him up.
Wasn't going far into
100%
those starts at all last year.
I don't have the skills in front of me, but he was 23rd in deserved strikeout minus walk percentage, so probably like good O swing, low Z contact. So I mean that's pretty good. That's right up there with like Gaussman and people like that. I think I don't know about the length, like innings might be an issue, but in a DC, right, you'll have 20 other pitchers to fill in. I like him, but like there's so many like all those buzzy pitchers going. Now I guess Eflin's moved up, kind of separated, but all of them going like around 13 to 15. I'm just grab one. Like I don't know which one's going to break out. There's going to be 2 or 3 in there with like Evaldi, Montgomery, maybe Yarborough, a couple others haven't gone yet, so I won't mention them. But I don't know how to tell which ones are the ones to grab. So that's why you do a whole bunch of leagues.
Yeah. For the last 2 years, Montgomery's had Sierra's 3.28, 3.84. So those skills, 1.84 walks per 9 last year.
Yeah, that all makes sense. I was my hang was basically the innings, and for where he's going. But that's somebody I need to do a little bit of a deeper dive into myself. So
Yeah, I mean, me too, honestly. But like
I'm not knocking the pick by any means. I'm just saying I don't get it. I haven't researched him enough to know.
Yeah, same, honestly.
To take him that early, I don't.
So Fish took Mike Minor
Yeah.
really early.
Fucking bad.
How do you feel about that, Rob?
I feel terrible about it.
When would you have done it?
I mean, I think every time like I would do a draft, I would look at the min. And I'm like, oh, that's mine. That's mine. I forgot what the last min was of his, but yeah, that's and Yarbs. He took, fishy. Good. I mean, I think he's just one of those guys at this point of the draft. I think he's like a bank for innings, you know. Yeah. So longer the days where I was getting him 320. Jeez.
Who were you getting 320? Sorry.
Mike Minor.
Oh yeah.
This is a good reminder, a good lesson. I'm glad I'm doing this draft just to, I don't know. We're throwing ADP out in a way that's going to be, I think, kind of indicative of how it goes. Because I had Minor playing for around 18. I was thinking, like, based on recent trends, there's still a greater than 50% chance he's available then. But I think those trends are kind of going out the window.
Absolutely. I've been smiling at some of these picks because I'm like, whoa, all right, it's fine. Very interesting. Ohtani.
So there's another one of those buzzy pitchers I had in mind, John Means.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he falls into that bucket. Starting to run out of them.
Yeah, I think that's the last one on my list anyway. Where so just have a round 15 kind of marked off as just get one of those pitchers.
Colton Wong, there's another guy early in the season when he was a free agent. He was like 370. Hi, France. Nice pick.
Woof, woof.
Probably a little early, but you know.
Doja, that's a good spot for Doja. A little bit. Where is Fish? Oh, there he is. He's waiting again. There he goes. Hey!
Hey!
I wonder
Everyone.
how long you've been waiting. My bad.
Just a few minutes.
God damn it. What's up, man? How you feeling? Not much, man. We're just, we just been, scratching our heads at a lot of these. Not scratching our heads, but we're just, it's an interesting board. Put it that way.
Yeah, I've been listening to you guys the whole time. There's I heard you say something about the Jake McGee pick. I actually like it. It might be a touch early because you probably could have got him a little bit. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a round or two later. But I think people forget how good he was before Colorado and last year after Colorado.
Wait. That's what you come in with, huh? You saved all that shit for fucking Jake McGee?
Well, that's just the most recent thing you were coming.
Oh,
You guys talking about
no, you didn't.
McCullers?
What about McCullers? Yeah, I heard you guys.
You're just talking about McCullers when he went off the board. Like, we were asking who has a lot of shares, and like, I know who does. It's Fish.
Yeah, I definitely do. Hold on just a second.
Don't talk, I'm picking. Oh boy. Is she Devin Williams?
Oops.
Right.
Oops. No, I did not want that, but that's all right. Whatever.
Put it in the chat.
I wanted him.
Why didn't it take? Why
Put
didn't
him
it?
back.
Here.
I wanted him.
Put him in the chat.
Okay, I'm going to. Contacted men. Why did it give me him? I have my queue set, and I didn't have him in my queue. My kids came in, of course, to bother the hell out of me.
Yeah, Devin Williams has fallen.
I don't know. I actually don't know if I'm going to take him or not, but I kind of want him. He's in there.
Who do you want for Williams? Yeah. Oh, even better. All right, refresh the board. Gotta refresh. All right, back at. Studio tweet about Devin Williams, and all of a sudden he plummeted. Come on,
No promises I'm going to take him. He's just like one of the guys I'm considering.
you're gonna take him.
Hey, I'll be back on in a couple minutes.
All right, brother.
All right.
Austin Hayes. All right. Okay. Feel comfortable. I think he plays. What's the over on the plate appearances for Austin Hayes this year? 425 over under.
Oh, sneaky pick there on Odorizzi. Oh, he was in my queue. Walker.
I like that Tapia pick. I've been getting him everywhere. I was just going to have to do it again, so I appreciate you saving me for myself.
I feel like I'm gonna regret it, but I feel like the Rockies have to play him this year. I'm gonna regret saying that, but
yeah, I think he's set, and he's got the. I mean, I think he's got the kind of profile that he's not going to totally fall on his face. I think he'll be good enough to stay lead off.
yeah, that was the hope.
There it goes. got some two little swing type guys. So, Anton, you think he's gonna get into the starting rotation, Jack, or you want him for that 2 or 3 inning type?
I think.
Or is he gonna close?
I think it could be any of those. I think he's got pretty good path to value there.
So you're saying he's the new Dennis Eckersley?
Sure.
Okay, cool. That'd be a good pick.
I don't know if I needed to take him that early, but I might have, being on the turn there, I probably would have waited a little bit longer if I wasn't on the turn.
Oh, god damn you, Steve.
Took my first little spring training buzz guy.
Yes.
See, it's funny with Castro. I've been down on him, and maybe for bad reason. But it's funny that like when you see one thing that you like don't like about someone, it's like a bias that it will carry with you for the rest of the draft season. So, for example, Willie Castro, I saw his BABIP, but also his batting average on ground balls is like 450. So like regardless, and I think it was who was on the pod with me the other day. I forget who it was, but I think it was Dave McDonald who said like, you know what, it's fine. Like he's going to regress, but he's going to regress to something that's also good. So just because you see something like an outlying stat doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad thing. So
I don't think I've drafted him at all either, but he's going to hit third. It looks like, and maybe whatever. I guess he's hitting well in spring training, a higher max EV than all last year already, or something like that. So we'll see.
There's Freddie Peralta. That's the earliest I've seen him go in drafts that I've been in. I was actually in a draft recently, or that's still going on, and he like after the news of all the crazy stuff on Twitter that's going to pump up his value, he still went 350-ish.
Really?
Yeah. So this is the earliest I've seen him personally go. What do you think about Freddie Freeman, or not Freddie Freeman? What do you think about Freddie Freeman? Is he getting good?
Yeah, Freddie Freeman, yeah, that guy's all right. I like Freddie Freeman.
Do you think that's where Freddie Peralta lives, like around this area now, like in main events?
It could be. It could be very. It could mimic what is going to happen. I mean, if everyone starts, to really believe in the old, like we need to find the bridge to those other guys, then it's going to become popular.
I bet he'll go even a little higher than this. There'll be someone in every draft that dreams on him or thinks he's going to, maintain that same kind of success in the rotation.
Right.
Well, last year the Corbin Burns kept moving up and up and up the draft boards. As you guys know, in the DCs he was going in the 400s. Rob, did you have him in yours?
Who was that? Corbin Burns?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him at like 430.
Yeah, so you did an early draft where he was going that early, and then like he slowly started creeping up into the 300s, and then like the first main event was like he was like in the 200s, and then I decided I really wanted him, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna set the min on him, and Modica went like ahead of me, and he got him at like 160 something like that, something like way above the min pick, even in the main event so far. So you never know what's gonna happen with these guys.
Right? No, you're right. You can't assume that they're always going to be able to like get a guy at a certain rounds.
Nope.
Said someone likes a player more than you, just takes one person consistently every other round, then look at a bunch of picks that you would assume were banks, and they're really not. Kobe is not here to walk us through his picks.
Is Kobe on auto draft?
Is he?
I don't know. Don't see him here.
He said he wasn't feeling good, right? Earlier in the day.
Was that the top pitcher, the top player on the board? Probably not.
Framber's still sitting out there.
He is.
Oh, guys, I'm on the clock on Raz Slam.
Raz Slam.
What round are you in?
I am in round. Why does it keep refreshing? 15.
Okay. And those are 10-team leagues, is that right?
This is 12.
Okay.
This format's usually 10 teams. So I'm looking at who do I want to pick here?
Oh, so they took the cut line but make it 12 teams instead of 10.
Exactly.
Oh, interesting. And they do it on NFBC.
Yes, they are. Sort of like TGFBI.
That's cool. So they accommodate the. That's great.
Fuck it. I just took a random person. Who cares?
I'd love to do like a 20-team draft and hold.
Oh boy. You know what I would want to do, and I don't think it's a popular thing. I'd want to do a draft and hold that goes 100 rounds, like a 15-teamer that goes like 100 deep. Because there's always guys at the end of these drafts that you want to get bonus points.
Right.
You want to get the bonus points on for just knowing about. But yeah, there's tons of guys in my queue left at the end of these drafts. You know what? If that were the case, it would really change up the strategy. I think because if you can go 100 rounds deep, why would you ever like really get closers to start off with? You just start grabbing like all the relief pitchers at the end of the draft.
Right.
That's what I think. I don't know. Could be wrong on that, but that's what it would seem to make sense. Taylor Rogers. You have column or you don't have column, do you?
No.
Zach, I'm doing this one because of you, so you better be right.
Who are you taking? Oh, Randall Grichuk. Yeah.
I've got a bunch of shares of Rowdy already. I don't have much of Grichuk, and I've seen you. I know you've been touting Grichuk that he's going to be in the lineup a lot. So I need him with this outfield. So I hope you're right.
I think he should be, but I don't know. Like I'm not. If I had to pick one between Grichuk and Tellez, I would take Grichuk.
Grichuk's got great skills, man. It could be a crunch. It might not be a crunch, but he's just really good.
The funny thing is, like, I've been on him just because I've just been involved in like the conversation so much, but I don't have a lot of Randall Grichuk like on my teams. Like I've been getting him. I've been getting him like past 300. I've got him a couple times past 300 lately, but in draft and holds. But just because he fell, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous for him, of course.
Right. We got me and Jenny got him at 317 in the tag team.
That's a good price.
Yeah, it's great. It was great.
Yeah, I've got ADP sorted just since February 26th right now, and his range goes from all the way from 125 to 412 in just the last 2 weeks. That's a huge range.
Yeah, it's huge.
Massive.
Pineda.
It's one of the guys I was looking at. I need some pitching.
Yeah. You need some pitching?
Yeah, I need some pitching.
Pitching.
I was going to take Kyle Seager. Nice pick.
Thanks, yeah. Volume. I need some power, too. I need to add some pop to my team.
Despite the fact that I need pitching, I was going to ignore that and take Kyle Seager. Because I do need someone there.
Steve, what do the projections say?
On who? Seeger?
I know. Overall, actually, wait until the end of the round. What are the projections saying right now? Who's winning this draft?
Oh, I don't care about you guys' team. I only track mine.
Yeah, I was going to say, how can you even do that?
Oh, you can do that.
Like,
Just on projections. So what do the projections say? I got that you're winning it in Rotolab. Rotolab has you in first.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is that just with the HQ projections?
Yes, just HQ.
Oh. They do. Oh, that's right. They love Hendricks and Ryu. So
When did you update him, Rob? I'm using Rotolab too, but mine is different. Mine has you and Weimer at the top.
Yeah, I did today. 311.
Yeah, that's what I have. That's interesting. I wonder what's going on.
That's interesting. Yeah, I got 103.5. He's up 103.5, 102.5.
how are you guys inputting it like during the course of the draft?
You just have to enter all the picks.
Yeah, you just click the player as the guy's picked, and it loads it up to the team.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah, I've never used that.
Torres, I love it. Love those picks. So what do you got? You got some heavy investment in these
Have
in
the
Brewers,
Phillies?
huh? You read
Love the
about
Brewers this year, man.
the pitching coach?
Improve that defense. What's that?
You know the pitching coach or something, man?
I have some inside info. Don't worry about it, all right?
God damn it.
I got a little Phillies stack, a little Blue Jay stack, and Brewers pitching.
Interesting. So it was like a full BFF lineup for you?
That's right.
But this is not what I wanted to happen. But I'm going to have to just didn't really want to use this pick here, but corner infield is just fucking fucked right now. There's nothing left.
I like him.
I mean, it was something.
Nothing I really wanted.
You took nothing. No, good pick.
Shut the fuck up.
Uh-huh. Oh God, man, these the upside pitchers are not, they're not lasting at all.
How much upside?
All right, who's the next Brewer pitcher on the board? Justin Topa?
My boy.
Brad Anderson's out there.
Justin Topa might not even make the roster, they're saying.
Oh, no, he got assigned, right?
Did he?
He did. He got
I didn't see that. But he should be up eventually, pretty soon. He's been a 50th round pick for me in maybe a couple drafts.
Nemo. Oh my God. Man, this is a really awesome draft. I have to say, like, this is like, it's amazing. There's so many different things happening. I feel like this is good for my brain as mental preparation for the main event, that like shit can it's just gonna go sideways as soon as it can.
Yeah, I'm glad I joined this because it was good practice.
Yeah.
It was my first non-slow draft, so that's what I need.
Yeah, it's weird. I've done so many slow drafts, but still, like this wouldn't be the first fast one. I'm just like panicking, even though I've been through all these decision points like 10 times.
I wonder, like, if when your brain has longer, like you eventually make like, you know, safer plays instead of like when it's on the clock. He's like, I'm going with this guy, like, you know. There got to be some brain science behind that. You guys have The Athletic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Read the Renee Miller. She like writes all those articles like on the brain and like all the biases and how it's linked with your brain. But she had a great article on how like you have to how to avoid getting like in a bad state of mind after you get sniped. He said because like it's a real thing, and he break it down like scientifically. It's pretty cool. So it's fascinating. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Triple Captain said Tantillo's team looks great.
I told you. I can't beat him. This is probably like the fifth leg, and I'm in with him this year. So if I don't win one of those, I'm really gonna.
Man.
That's the other guy you're thinking about, Rob, when we're talking about corners.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, Tantillo has he does have James Paxton, so don't forget that.
I'm not forgetting that.
Jimenez could just be a game changer for him. I probably should have taken him.
Yeah.
That's another one. It's like I didn't know when really. Like he's going to move up. I didn't think it'd be 9th round though.
Oh, nice pick.
Hey, no. What are you gonna do? Old born pick. Cease, man. Cease, I'm out on that guy.
Well, you should get a chance right away, right?
I think so. I mean,
Oh yeah, I think he's
he's
locked in the rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be.
I mean, yeah. It is one of those. It's almost pure faith, but it could pay off. He's been so bad.
Yeah, you hear it's like one piece of news, like all like that glob of pitchers, like Cease and all those younger guys. Like you hear one positive thing about one of them, it just separates them so much. It's all you need, right?
Yeah, and like some of them it'll be real.
Yeah.
Just a lot of them it won't. So, has he pitched in the spring? Is he looking?
I don't recall.
Who's this?
C's.
He looked pretty decent. I think he definitely probably still adjusting to the fact that he completely revamped everything.
JD Davis lasted quite a while.
Yeah, seriously, right? He took a big fall, JD. Bobby Dahlbeck.
There's the other one. Those. Now who's left? Without mentioning names, we already talked about Rowdy. Is everyone listening to me? Why are they listening to me? Why the fuck are they listening to me? I know who Rob wants, but I'm not going to say anything.
You know who I want?
Yeah.
Really? I don't even know who I want.
Well, maybe not right now. Actually, no, I think. Yeah, if I have a guess at who you're going to take here.
All right. I mean, whoa.
No, I'm wrong.
My boy.
Stealing my guy, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Crawford.
Yeah. I really I don't know. I just like really love that like high volume possibility at the top of the lineup, and he's just been getting a ton better. You know, just little by little. I think he's prime age right now. If that offense starts clicking, you know, as a unit, it's you know, I'm pretty excited for him.
They love him. They love him in
I
Seattle.
like it.
Yeah, I got shut out pretty early on steals, and you know, a little bit with Hayes, a little bit with Pham, Tavares. Like, you know, I know he's been going to 170s and 180s, so I was happy he fell like to 220. I know he fell to like 9th in the lineup at spring training, but I mean that can change real quick if he just gets hot for a couple games. So, yeah, I felt like getting another stolen base guy this late. This is where I wanted to go. Like, back up the
I
middle.
just like it from the volume perspective, like you said. I think he's gonna be locked in.
Ahmed. I don't know what to make of him. At first I was optimistic, and now it seems like they're playing Jimenez and
It's
Messi.
it really seems like he's going to just be a util guy there.
Could be.
Like everything seems to suggest that Jimenez is going to be the shortstop.
Yeah, it's weird though because they just started like Rosario in the outfield like a couple of days ago, like taking balls.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much he's going to do with that.
I think he's better than a lot of the outfielders they had. So
The Mets did a little bit. They played him in the outfield a little bit.
Yeah, so maybe they just think he's got it. But
Jimenez should just definitely play, and he should definitely play. And that's short. He's unbelievable. He's full. Yeah, he's a great baseball player.
Yeah, I think they're going to use Rosario like Profar. They're just going to he'll probably get plate appearances. Like they'll just move him around.
Yeah, he could wherever he gets moved to. He's a stud in the infield. Reyes, you know, that's the guy who was going a lot earlier in the season. Then I think signings of Grossman and Azara kind of put a little dent into it. Felt like early in the season when I was trying to get some saves and you know, it was a guy that was like going in the 180s, 200s, and he's dipped pretty far. There he is. Love him. Right, leading off or batting second at least. He's definitely in the top two.
yeah, I think he's going to be one. Candelario second, which seems weird.
Yeah, and Castro's been hitting third. It's interesting. I think a lot of people were assuming that with his career numbers, he wasn't going to be at the top of the lineup. But I think like I think he's going to stay up there.
Oh yeah, I think so.
He changed his swing. He seems to be more intent on driving the ball too. Nice pick of Scooble, Zachy. You like it?
It's actually my first share of him.
Yeah, huh?
In a lot of drafts.
I think it's a good spot to get this much of possible K upside, you know?
Yeah. I'm not loving the pitching that was left, but those were my top two pitchers on the board.
Right.
Not thrilled about it.
You feel about it?
I'm not thrilled about the back end of my pitching staff. No. Graham says, "Where do you see the power ceiling on Crawford?" Did we answer that?
Yeah, I see the power ceiling. I say power ceiling. I say 18 to 20 in maybe next year, 2 years. But I think right now he's going to probably safely be in the 12 range, 15 range. I'll take that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, not expecting too much from him. I think he can grow into it for sure. His swing seems like it's trending that way. So, some big boppers, Duvall and Renfro.
Get that cheap power.
Yeah. All right, I like that one. Got Matty Barnes late. Man, this is who are you? 21 in, guys. Jesus Christ. Oh shit.
I found with these sometimes the later rounds go a little faster because people are just, taking the late targets that they want. They're not thinking about it as much.
Yeah.
They're just grabbing guys that they like, that they have targeted.
Well, they just want it to be over.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I think.
I know.
Oh man.
That's a good pick. Like Scope's still just hanging out. I thought he'd move up more than he actually has.
I've been getting him a lot. He's going to play every single day there.
And he may actually, like that Detroit lineup we were talking about, I don't think Scope's actually played in the spring, so he may change that up and go back to second. That second in that lineup. There's your upside.
Trevor Rogers.
Yeah, I mean everyone going 100 picks up to get their pitchers, so I'm gonna join the party. I wanted to feel like I was, a part of the draft.
Spring on the pitching side.
That's the min pick for the last couple of weeks, anyway, as I got drawn up. It had been 328.
What was it, 328?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
whatever this is, since the 28th, I guess in March.
Trying to set trend here. This is the whole This is a whole diversion. Oh, never mind. It was in the 500s, bro. I'll put my.
No, I think that might be the min pick for all drafts, actually. At least all 15s. There you go.
Whole diversion attempt. Everyone who's watching and scouting me is like, oh, this guy like Taylor Rogers. No. I just really wanted to pair him up with Taylor Rogers, and, you know, I haven't had that bunch yet.
You got one more Rogers to go later.
100%. No one will have to snipe me on that. Did she try to get back in here? No, he hasn't. Tobias. What other men's have happened tonight? Oh, shit.
All right, what did I miss here? Who got taken?
Everybody. You missed everything.
Oh, Rowdy got taken.
Yeah.
Hector Neris.
Hector Salamanca.
Yeah.
Hector Salamanca is one of the best characters on TV.
Oh yeah, he's legit.
He's legit. All right, here we go. Bang out another upside fucking play.
There we go.
Let's go.
Like it. I like it. Alzolay.
Let's go, baby. I probably rostered my riskiest pitching staff ever of the whole season. But, you know, what are you going to do? Garrett. What's the deal with his elbow?
He said he feels good, right?
Yeah. Doolittle looks terrible. I put that game on the other day, like in the middle of the day, and guy's throwing meatballs.
Who's that?
Sean Doolittle.
Oh, yeah.
You're straight up meatballs. There was a loose ball in the dirt, and Tyler Stevenson couldn't find it. And he was so busy throwing a hissy fit at himself that he wasn't even telling a catcher, like, he wasn't even pointing, you know? And I'm like, give me a break, guy. You're like 37. You're throwing a hissy fit. Like, help your catcher out. Oh, my God. Hope you're listening, Sean Doolittle. Grow up. Fucking grow up. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine that? The spring training, like, he's a rookie catcher. He's out finding the ball, and you're just like, God damn it. Throwing his glove around like it's Little League. Oh, here we go with the old catcher run.
Yeah, I like it.
The old useless catcher run. Honestly, though, these guys right now are like the same ones you'll get in round 38. What's the difference? Yeah. What's the difference? What's the difference? Nice. I love Kingery. Good pick.
Probably believe in him too much, but I've got him in a lot of places.
I know. I hear you. 100% in on that. Like one of those things. Where, it might not be so good to not draft him around these times. What we got here?
Oh shit! Didn't realize you picked.
Matt Boyd, there he is.
Boyd.
Steve, how many shares do you have of Daniel Bard? I say that's not a guy you've drafted yet all year.
I can't do any Rocky pitcher.
It's I love Marquez. Like, I think he's so good. It just, he's really such a good pitcher. He's young. He's too tough. And best ball is great.
Best ball, yeah.
And it's reflected, like, in those drafts. He gets pushed up.
I sweat over all kinds of lineup decisions enough. I can't. That's just my, like, personally, I just don't want to deal with worrying about course.
Ooh, the old Mercado. All right, so what do we have right now? Pick 337. Ooh.
Ramos can hit, the others are dust.
You saw that?
Yeah.
I sent him a link to come and hang out. I wonder if he's seen it.
Yeah, get him in here. Nice pick, Pagan.
Thank you. I sent him the. Do you have his number? I know you Canadians text each other. I don't know.
What's that? Oh, can I text him? I don't have his number.
Oh.
I can send him a message on Twitter.
I did. I sent him the link on Twitter. Because
I've been talking to him a little bit off and on, but he's sort of stopped during this draft. So I don't know where he's at. Palazzo podcast says, "Sorry, I had to bail. Not feeling well." You guys keep going. So is he bailing from the whole draft or just?
No, I mean, he can't bail from the whole draft. I mean, he wouldn't let us. I mean, unless he just set it on auto pick. Has anyone done the upload the player rankings onto it? Onto the site? That's an available option now.
I saw they added it, but I haven't done it.
Steve, have you done it?
No. Is it? I don't even know how it works. It's just like a spreadsheet or something.
You know what? I read through the directions and I can't do it. And Phil was like, it was even some work for him to do it. I'm like, well, if it's some work for you to do it, then I'm not gonna figure it out.
I feel that this draft has been like very much like push up upside guys more so than any draft I've been in.
I feel the same way. You're right, 100%. That's why there's some guys I really like, but I wasn't taking them at this range. But I mean, whatever. Like I said, I didn't want to get left out of the party. Everyone's,
Who's your party favorite? Alzolay?
Rogers, Alzolay, like Crawford. I think they've all been going rounds later, but I mean, whatever. Turnbull, that's a good pick. How you guys like Turnbull this year?
Wayne Bull. He's good for. I think he's a good pick around this range.
Yeah, I think so. I think he'll just give you some volumes and just some steadiness, and I think he'll as long as he keeps his start in check, doesn't have those blow up starts, just keeps it to a decent range. All the other guys are gone.
Petey Fairbanks.
Yeah, I like Petey
Oh,
Fairbanks.
Petey Fairbanks.
He sounds like a curling star, not like a baseball player. Anyone ever play curling?
Yeah, I'm from Canada, so of course I have.
It's got to be fascinating, no?
It's fun actually. It's not easy.
I envision it being like one of. No, I didn't. That's a good pick right there, Kike.
Yeah.
It's like he's locked into
Kike.
leadoff. It's like he's locked into leadoff, right?
For how long?
Well, I don't know, but at this point, if he gets 6 weeks of leadoff, you take those plate appearances, and then
You're talking about Hernandez?
yeah.
Where's Verdugo batting?
Second right now.
I mean, in spring training, it looks like Hernandez been locked into one.
I figure eventually that's got to be some top four of Verdugo, Bogarts, Devers, and Martinez, right?
So far, they're just moving everyone down one. Devers is in fifth.
Devers is in fifth. Okay.
I mean, but that's spring training, so who knows?
Yeah.
Chris Martin. All right, back around speed. Oh no, I didn't mean to pick that. So
Admit him.
Yeah, you can admit him.
Okay.
sorry. That's weird. Just entered in the chat too. I meant to draft Quantrill and it entered it twice in the chat. So my computer's a little fritzy. Man, Calhoun. I guess you just got to get over getting hit in the face, right?
It's my version of an upside play. Like if he should get plate appearances, if he can just make some contact, he can hit a lot of home runs.
Right.
I just worry that they bring in Chris Davis. Like, I don't understand it. First of all, like, just give the guy a chance. He's a former top prospect. He traded for him. Just let him freaking play.
Right.
Willie?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
why are they? What is Chris Davis going to do for them right now?
I don't know what that deal was about.
The Rangers is just a terrible freaking organization.
Ottavino. And TGFBI, I got him in the 29th round. Ottavino. Fell so far.
I think he's going to be the close. I think he's going to at least get first crack at it.
Yeah, I was just like in the last couple of rounds there, I was just taking some like speculative like bullpen shots, you know? And I'm surprised he lasted that deep.
Yeah. I wasn't sure between him and Bard. Who do you guys prefer? I do think Ottavino's going to have the job too. It just sounds like they don't trust Barnes.
Yeah, I'd rather Ottavino.
Yeah.
What about the old Ryan Brazier? He had like 7 saves for Cora 2 years ago.
Isn't he hurt or something?
Is he? I didn't. If he is, I missed that.
I read something about him that wasn't good, but I forget what it was.
Yeah, I just took Brazier off my list earlier when I was getting ready for this. It's like I'm never going to draft him. Like, why do I have him?
Who is it?
Brazier, Ryan Brazier or Brazier or whatever.
Yeah.
Brazier.
So let's just go with that.
The Mantier. Canada Hawk.
Looking good. Spring training.
You guys?
Mike.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, yo.
What up, Graham?
Oh, chilling, man. Passing judgment on you guys making draft picks.
Finally, someone with some personality in here that can rip on some teams. Everyone in here is too nice.
I don't have any skin in the game, right? So it's easy to sit here and talk shit when you got no money on the line.
Well,
That's what we need.
Yeah,
that's what I thought Rob was going to take like 3 rounds ago. Votto.
Yeah. That's a whole nother, like diversification thing. I needed to take a vacation from him.
I have a lot of Otto, and I'm so upset, but I don't need him to start on my team. So hopefully he gets healthy, and I think he's going to be good.
that swing change stuff with him or batting stance stuff with him at the end of last season is pretty interesting.
I think that's legit, man. I think he's going to try and hit for more power, and I think he showed last year that he can do it.
He stood straight up. He got a whole bunch more balance and like power through his swing. I mean, it looked like he felt good doing it too. It didn't look like an uncomfortable thing for him to try. So
yeah, dude's a natural hitter. Like I believe he has that ability. He's gonna be playing. He's gonna be playing every day. He's gonna be hitting at the top of that lineup in a great ballpark.
Yeah, Joey Votto's career is like Bruce Willis and Die Hard. Like he's just coming back and going even harder now. It's like fuck hitting for average. I'm just hitting tanks now. Yeah, I think earlier when Steve pointed out that Tantillo always wins, I started paying attention to his team, and man, this guy's solid.
What always wins?
Tantillo? Tantillo? I don't know how to say his name.
Oh. Does he always win?
He always wins the leagues that I'm in with him. But, that may say more about me than him.
I think your track record's a little bit better than his. Actually, I know that. Just a little bit.
He's solid. I'm hoping he's stretched thin. Last time I checked, he had something like 40 DC teams.
Yeah, he's the new Hybrid League this year. Hybrid League's trying to keep up to him.
This is number 11 for me, which means you got to get one more to get that 3-pack discount. So I'll have to figure out another night to do one of these.
Yep, that only makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you have to.
They rope you in.
It basically pays for itself at that point.
It does. It actually brings the ROI up from 66.6 within the league to 70%.
No. I did the 9-pack to start it off, and that gets you, I think, over 80.
Really?
Right around it. It's right around there.
No double, eh?
Wait, is a 9-pack a bigger discount when you look at each trifecta than just doing a 3 by itself?
Yeah, pretty sure.
I'll have to look at that.
So 9-pack, yeah, I got it at 86.5 ROI.
Like you mean payout?
Yeah.
Like within the league?
No, total.
Oh, I'm talking in the league.
Within the league, it's 73.
Okay, so it's a little bit higher than the 70. Yeah. How much is 9? How much are 9?
136.67 times 9. 1230.
So it's 136.67 per thing. So
yeah,
425 divided by 150 times 3 is 450. So 425 divided by 3. Oh yeah, it is cheaper. Like I should have done that because I'm in more than 9. But the thing is, as you enter them, they automatically give you that discount.
Is that? I wasn't sure about that. I was going to have to ask about this next one I get, if that was automatic or not.
Yeah, it's automatic. So if I've been entering one at a time, and it's I've bought a 3-pack, and I've also done one at a time, and it's the same thing. But I'm not sure if I got the 9-pack discount once I got up to 9, or if it was just like the 3.
I think Gecko wants to get in here and tell us how bad we've all done.
Yeah, I emailed him the link.
Should I see what's going on here?
Hey Graham, you see we're trying to start a Canadian league?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Frank Amarante or whatever. He put something on Twitter. So I said you might be interested in it, depending on the price point. I don't know what they want to buy in for.
I could see myself scrounging together some money depending on what it is.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what he has in mind, but
that could be pretty fun. Happy to donate for a couple of years till I learn the ways.
You'll be fine.
Is that a juicer?
What do you got?
I thought I heard a juicer.
Sounded like it.
It was probably my remote control desk.
Oh man, Yimi. I love Yimi Garcia. I don't know if he'll close, but I think he's a really good arm.
Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Really? Big fan.
Well, I don't know. As big of a fan as you can be of like a setup man.
Well, here comes Fishy.
Pair him with Craig Kimbrell. Call him Yimi Kimbrell.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Fishy?
Oh,
What's going on? Anybody
Welcome back.
tired yet?
we're just making fun of your team. We're making fun of your team.
I've been listening the whole time.
So no one's been saying anything.
Yeah, no.
I guess I called Yan Gomes dust in the chat, but
Yeah, I mean, he might be. It's I waited probably a little bit too long. I actually was going to take Wilson Ramos. So, yeah, then he went. But, yeah, it's aren't all these catchers just wonderful taking chances on this stage of the draft?
The dust, according to Graham.
It's the wasteland down here.
there's not much. Yeah.
Mark's in the house. Gecko's in the house.
What's up, boys?
What's going on?
Mark?
What's up?
Hey, way to put yourselves all out there. Public,
Yeah.
everybody can watch.
Everybody go watch. We're giving everyone something to do on a Friday night.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, Rob and I are in the New York City main event together, so I'm doing some recon on his team.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Total Recon. You're gonna make a whole fantasy baseball movie. All built around the
Listen,
strategy to drafting.
Some nice picks there, Rob. I see some guys you're jumping, so you must like those guys. Certainly taking notes on that.
Everybody's jumping all night. Like I had to get in on the party. Everybody's jumping.
You got to get your guys, right?
Yeah, I mean, everyone starts jumping around. I can't stay idle.
So Waxman, I heard you dogging Montgomery again. When you gonna believe?
I don't know. I said I got to do some work. I got to listen to guys like you and see what you got to say.
So here's the thing people miss on him. The guy had Tommy John surgery in 2018. I think he had like 20 some innings in 2018, broke down, had surgery. He came back in 2019 early. I think he threw like 7 innings. And then last year he threw 44 plus whatever he did in the playoffs. So I think they were kind of trying to baby him a little bit last year. And I realized only like 5 out of his 10 starts went 5 innings. But I think this year you're going to see some more innings out of him, at least more 5-inning games out of him. So I think some people are missing that.
I think the Yankees are going to need it. I know that.
Potentially. I'm looking at his game log from last year, and like I don't know about his innings. That's the thing. That was my primary concern.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was coming back from Tommy John, so
yeah, that
probably
makes
got
sense.
to baby him. And then last year with the COVID and everything, stopping and starting and shit. So I'm not really concerned. Is he going to throw 160? No. 120, 130? Yeah, good chance of that. So no more dogging on Monty, baby.
Yo, Mon.
I wasn't dogging. I'm just trying to learn.
Yeah, and like one of the, I forget who said it, maybe the guy from headquarters. He's got the upside in the forecaster. If you believe in forecaster methodology, he's got the upside.
He does. Fish with Jeffers, huh?
He kind of strikes me as the type that the Yankees wouldn't protect now, too. The Yankees have probably moved on to their other young arms that they'd rather protect than him. He's two years back, so if he can throw, like, let her buck,
Yeah, and the thing is, he's not young anymore. He's 28.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to need him to throw, too. I don't think Tyon and Kluber and give you a whole bunch of innings.
You guys realize you're at, like, the halfway point?
Oh, we realize.
God almighty. This is crazy.
Well, it's got to speed up eventually because we were taking a long time on some of those early picks. Or does it have to? I don't know.
It gets longer because you're just like, oh, my God, who am I taking? You know, when you map out like maybe your first couple rounds, first 10 rounds in your brain, you're not mapping out like 40 to 50. Like, you know, you kind of have an idea of some guys that you want, but when it really gets there and you guys aren't there and you got to pivot, it's like it's not a 4-hour clock or a 2-hour clock where let me check with this guy, you know, like, let me check this thing, let me check the lineups. No, it's just got
So
quick
Rob,
switch. Yeah.
Rob, I haven't done any drafts this year. None. And I'm not going to do
That's not
any.
true.
Now, that was a draft. That was an auction draft champion hybrid.
Okay.
I haven't done any straight drafts like this at all. And I'm not going to do any going into the main event. Is that a mistake?
It's probably not a mistake because I don't think you're. I mean, I know you're looking at ADP, but I mean, you just jump right into the draft that you want to pick apart and go at it, right? I mean, I don't know that this is the first time I've been doing like draft of the NFBC early season, and I don't know if it's the right thing to do, being too much. I feel like a lot of my teams have led to just me being, I don't know. I think I'm spreading it out too much. Like instead of just having nailed down strategies and going, you know, right to it. So who knows? But the draft champion fast thing is such a different story than doing the slow clock that we've been used to. Puts everything right on the spot when you really might not be ready for it.
Well, let me ask the guys who have done a lot of drafts so far this season. When you get into the big money drafts, are you going to let what you've done in kind of the off season here factor into who you select as players? For example, if you have like 12 teams already and you drafted Jordan Montgomery in half of them, are you going to shy away from him in the bigger drafts thinking, hey, I already got him in half my leagues?
I'll take
No.
that. No.
No?
I think like I'll diversify within these like smaller like draft champions leagues. Like if I have a lot of say Montgomery, which I don't, I would probably I wouldn't reach for him again. But if I'm going to do one main event, which I will, that's completely independent of everything else because it's just the buy-in is just such a variant.
Yep.
I feel like I want to know about that one guy that you have a heavy share of.
Who, me?
Yeah, Mr. Kelnick.
Oh, I have quite a few. He's not anywhere near the top of my list in player shares, but yeah, I think
just in every league that we played, I guess. Then
I didn't get him here.
Well, he went pretty early, didn't he?
He went
real early, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to probably take him that early. So
The 13th, he went in the 13th round, even with the knee injury.
Yeah, with the injury, definitely plays into that. Where do you think he goes in the main events?
Well, if that's for me, he won't be on my team at all, so it doesn't matter. The earlier, the better.
Yeah, earlier the better.
What's interesting about this draft, at least from the portions I've seen, is some of the guys that might be in the minor leagues, like Kelnick or Varsha, are going kind of early, whereas some of the guys that are a little dinged up now, like Carrasco, Grisham, Pham, they're going freaking way late, way past their ADP. Those are the guys I'd be loading up on, honestly.
Well, that's what I would have taken. Grisham if he fell to me one more spot. Like that was great. But
Yeah,
I think the Carrasco and Grisham were the huge outliers. But no, I think you probably didn't hear when I said. I said of all the drafts I've been in this year, and there's been a lot of them. This has been the draft where like those like upside guys have been pushed up the most. Maybe it's just coming time to that time of the season where that happens. But like it's noticeable. Like if you look at like Josh Rojas and
It's been very noticeable. All the guys that slipped from just a little bit of a ding up.
From my perspective, that's just the opposite of what you should be doing. So there's let's say there's 3,000 teams in the overall. And granted, maybe you're playing to win the league, and I think it's $1,000 or whatnot. But I'd be gunning for the overall, and it's a testament to Rob. He won the overall last year. But when you get guys like, and I don't want to rip on anybody here. I see Torres took McGee, and I like McGee in an individual league. But when you take him in the 15th round, you're competing against 200 other owners that got him in, let's say, the 30th round or the 40th round. So your team's got to be that much better than them to beat them for the overall. Or CJ Cron's another one. He's typically going in the 20s up until the past, couple of weeks. And now he went in the 10th or 11th or something like that. I mean, that owner's got to beat all those 200 other teams taking CJ Cron 10 rounds before everybody else. That's just a pretty difficult task, in my opinion. I'd shy away from those types of guys in this kind of format.
That's a good point.
Very, very fair point. Absolutely. I had no other options at close.
Yeah, I guess your point is it's not like these guys weren't getting drafted before.
Right.
Even guys even the guys that have rose up significantly, like a guy like Brendan Rodgers. I'm not going to pick on that one guy for example, but he was going in the 500s at times early in draft season, and now he's going in the 200s. But yeah, to that point, it's not like he was going undrafted.
Right. Now McGee might be great. Where'd you get him? 15th round, Torres?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. In a standalone league like a main event, that might be a very great pick. But in a league like this, if you're gunning for the overall, I'd just probably shy away from that.
So would your strategy have been to hit some of those early closers instead?
I mean, I didn't really watch the whole draft, so I'm not sure where people went, and I can only see a partial screen now. But I wouldn't take players that have typically gone later for almost all the other owners. I'd try and get the guys that are falling, like Grisham, Carrasco. People they don't want to touch him now because they're hurt. Fuck that. This is a 50-round draft. I'll take those guys because guess what? When they're playing, they're going to be money. And they're going to far outperform where you're going to get them for. And it's a 50-round draft, so you have that bench to tolerate them missing a couple weeks. My opinion.
Makes sense, yeah.
I think that holds even more water when you're in a lot of these leagues, when you're in like several ones, instead of maybe being like your one bullet.
Sure.
I think it's a little different. I mean, being in DC, I don't know about you guys, but there's 4,500 teams or whatever going to be in this, and only a small portion of the entry fee goes to the overall. So I don't know. Like, I think if you're swinging for the fences on that, it's going to be pretty unlikely that you actually win it. So, like, I'm fine with those kinds of picks.
Rob, is that unlikely?
I feel like right now I don't like drafting injured players in this format, even if it's just a little quote unquote ding up. Why take that risk? You can't fab. And even though you have a roster of 50, it's not the same as picking apart matchups on fab where you can do lefty righty, you can do park factors. Like it's not as simple, even with a deep bench, to maximize. So I think why walk in with reservation? Why walk in with guys who are already injured? I think you're just putting yourself in the hole for that volume that you really want. And I'm not really on Grisham anyway, so I wouldn't take him at any freaking pick. So take him at 100. I think, at that point it's good, but I'm just not really in on that whole just because they're falling if they're injured, because I want that volume in DCs. I don't want possible injured. I know Tommy Pham has a huge scar on his back, and that's pretty it's pretty bad. But at 160, I didn't feel so bad rostering him. But I don't know. That's just my personal play with the draft champions, at least from my quick experience with it. Is I had versatility. I had guys who I just tried to pick as healthy as team possible and volume. And if you're walking in with players that are already injured, I don't feel good about that. Because we don't know what that is yet. Like maybe in a week from now it gets a little better. But at this point of the baseball atmosphere, I don't want anything to do with it. A week ago, I probably would have been in on it, but not, at least for Cookie. I had some interest in him, but I don't want to fuck with the elbow things.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you in a main event where you only got 7-man roster, but with 23 mans, I'd certainly take the risk. When you can get Grisham later than every other team in the overall championship here for the DC, that's a risk I'd take.
Got it.
Yeah. But hey, you won the overall. I didn't. So I should shut the fuck up.
God.
Mark, do you play DCs?
Yeah, I love DCs. The problem for me is that drafts get circulated, like this, and I don't, I like DCs, but I don't want my all the prep I put into this to be broadcast to people before the big money leagues. That's just the way I roll, and I know it happens, guaranteed. I mean, look, this draft is being broadcast to whoever wants to watch it. So yeah, I love them, to be honest with you. But
So you wouldn't do
format
TGF
is that auction DC. The auction DC is fantastic. I love that format.
Yeah, so do I. I think it's my favorite game on the NFBC. Because there's no work out. There's no work on Fab, and I love the auction. The auction is the most fun game for me.
Right.
I honestly wish you can sign up, and just be a number. Don't be your name. If that were the case, I'd sign up for a heck of a lot more leagues because nobody would know it was me.
Just a number. It'd be like what the
Fantrax.
Fantrax is like that.
I think so. I don't know. I don't know if you can be anonymous. I'm not sure if you can be anonymous there.
So Mark, so what'd you take then with a guy like Chris Sale right here in the 27th round?
In the 27th?
Yeah.
Fucking money pick.
Money pick?
Yeah. Even if you get 2 months out of them. It's a 26-week puzzle. You just got to find the pieces of the puzzle each week for 26 weeks. Chris Sale could likely be a puzzle.
Look, you're influencing this around. You're getting Luis Severino taken.
There you go. Severino's another one.
Here we go.
Last 2 months of the season. Will I take him in a main event? Nope. I'll let somebody else do that. Roster spots are way too important in the main event.
Yeah.
But I thought Sale was going like 18th round or something, wasn't he? Now he's 27th in this one.
He's been living in that mid 200 area.
Wow.
So that's deep.
Yeah, that's a money pick, I think.
Cedric Mullins. Johnny Fish, what's up, kid?
What's going on?
Are you in your new house?
Yeah, I am, but I don't have any doors on my office anymore, so I can't. That's why I couldn't get on earlier because the kids they can get in and they drive me nuts and yeah, interrupt everything that I'm doing.
You doing the Super DCs, Fish?
Yeah, I'm doing the second one on Monday.
Oh,
yeah.
Monday it starts.
Yeah.
Did you get your draft slot?
Yeah.
What did you get?
Pick 7, right in the middle.
That was probably one of your higher KDSs, wasn't it?
I mean, honestly, I just don't want the back end. I hate the back end this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like to go pitcher in the first round, generally, Cole or DeGrom. So I wanted 1 or 2, but yeah, 7 gives me a lot of flexibility. So
yeah, somebody nice will fall to you. It'll be a hitter, but a nice hitter will fall to you.
Yep.
Anybody got sleepers they want to throw out to me for the main event?
You first.
If it were only that easy, right?
Yeah.
Come on, I picked. There we go.
You guys think spring training games are impacting where players are going? I see some guys ramping up based on them doing fantastic in a couple of games.
Yeah, for sure. It does every year, right?
Yep.
It's funny, poor performance in spring training usually doesn't bring anyone down, but a good performance will bring someone up. Only an injury or not playing will bring people down.
All right, here's one for you guys. Without Googling, all right, or checking any stat sites. 2020 spring training, who led Major League Baseball in home runs? Any idea?
Isn't it like Lewis Brinson every year?
Not last year.
Is it combining both the abbreviated spring trainings?
That I don't know. It's on MLB.com.
Gotcha.
I just sorted it. Nobody's gonna guess it if you didn't know it. It's Orlando Arcia from the Brewers. That's 6 freaking homers. That's how much spring training stats matter. 0. He had 6 freaking homers. Orlando Arcia. He was a dud.
Arcia, don't give up on Arcia. Waxman, you like Stevenson, huh?
At that price, sure.
What are you expecting from him? How many at bats?
400.
400, huh?
Yeah. I say he's like a little like he's not going to have as much playing time at first, but I think he'll play into some playing time. Joey Votto's an old fuck. He's going to get hurt, and he'll get some time at first base. And he'll get maybe half. Then by halfway through the season, it'll be at least 50-50 split.
He's an old fuck, huh? That's the synopsis.
He's the same age as me. He's 37.
He's got COVID, bro. Come on, don't make fun of him.
Torres, don't let him get you down. I like the Votto pick.
You're on mute, Torres.
You're on mute.
You're on mute, brother.
You're muted.
Let us hear your beautiful voice.
There we go. I'm back. No, I was saying you trashed my McGee pick, so thank you for lifting me up.
Well, listen, you got Votto in the 25th. That's great. I know he's got COVID, but trust me, the dude will be back.
There you go.
No, we're not even vaccinating anyone in Canada yet, so it's going to be a while for him.
Gecko, check out my Razzball article. I just wrote it about the main event. I'd like to get your thoughts on it.
Oh, okay. What's it out on Twitter, or did you tweet it?
Yeah, it's on my Twitter account.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Sorry, just swooped right into that Razzball family. So nice.
No, I'm half joking about Votto. I'm just saying I think Stevenson's going to get some time at first base. I think Votto's going to be fine for what he is. I'm just sort of half joking around about that.
Well, that's the thing. Like Torres said, can we believe the change he made, in the last month of the season is going to stick? Who the fuck knows, to be honest with you? But if it does, he's going to outperform his ADP. That's clear to me.
What the top projection systems have him projected for is really unprecedented for somebody his age. If you look at the last 10 years or so, somebody going into their age 37 season, you can count on 2 hands how many people have done over 270, over 15
Yeah,
or 10.
his bad X projection is crazy.
It's nuts for his age.
Like a top 12 first base, I don't know. I don't see him hitting that, but I think he's going to be valuable, for where he's going now.
Yeah, you got him a little bit later than he typically goes.
Yeah, because of COVID.
Yeah, nobody wants to touch him now. But in a DC, why the heck not? But
yeah, the bad X is nuts on Votto, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah, 30 doubles, 23 homers, 260, 804 OPS. Damn.
Well, that's not too nuts. How many homers? 23?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Like for the 25th round or wherever that was, though. That's pretty great.
Yeah, for a first baseman, too. That's a money pick, Torres. Don't let anybody diss you on that one.
All right. Thank you. Got the Gecko seal of approval.
Just remember, I'm right on a lot of things, but I'm also wrong on a lot of things.
What you said though about McGee, no, I think you're 100% right though. I appreciate that feedback about the McGee pick. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, the only reason I say it is it's an overall competition. So when I answer this, is $1,000 going to move the needle if I win the league, like in my life or anything? No. Is 20 grand gonna? Well, no, but a little bit more than 1,000. But I just don't like getting a guy that other people have gotten, way later than me.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that aspect, but yeah. See, I don't know. I just don't want to spend an early draft capital on a closer. So my strategy is to wait. But yeah, in a format like this, in an overall, it makes sense to, maybe not go with that strategy.
Listen, I hope McGee is lights out because I got him in the only league I've done so far. But I got him somewhere, I don't know. Where'd I get him, Waxman?
You got him in the reserve rounds. I wanted him, and then you jumped him on the ADP, and then you said, "Yeah, I don't look at ADP." I think I had Reyes Moranta in that league, and and that was right when McGee started gaining some momentum and signing, and I thought I could wait it out a little bit, played some chicken, and I lost.
Yeah, that other guy, Morantos or whatever his name is, that's trash. He ain't gonna. He's not gonna close this year.
I think they signed McGee. They gave him a 2-year deal. I think he's going to get at least the bulk of the saves. He's going to be like Will Smith at worst, in my opinion.
He won't be the 30 saves. He might not even be 20 saves, but teens, hopefully, we'll see.
And he'll get you good ratios. So
exactly.
Is anybody going to take a shot on Framber?
Haha, Framber.
The money pick. If he comes back at some point.
There's Orlando Arcia.
Nick Wickren. I fucking didn't even realize.
Bristow was listening.
That was a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Now that's a guy I had a lot of shares of last year, Roman Quinn, in main events. Hoping he'd be the guy and he'd get he showed some pops and limited playing time. Plus he got the steals, but fuck, it never worked out for him. I mean, overall he got some steals, but all the other stats were kind of dog shit.
I remember in our main event you took him, and then I remember that. I'm like, what do you see? Because I took note that you took him, and I'm like, what do you see in him? And I was thinking about that for the first part of the season. I'm like, I don't know, what did you see in him last year? I guess that he could have gotten 30 steals if he gets
just what I said. I mean, in limited playing time he showed some pop, and when you get a guy that's super fast that can have playing time that you can get round 26, 27, 28. Why not? I mean, in the main event, out of the 30 guys you draft over the course of the season, you're probably dropping half of them. So why not take a shot on a guy who can go nitro on you, and can get 30 steals if everything breaks right, as opposed to, I can pick apart probably most of the players here drafted in the 20s saying, I would never own this fucking guy. Why are you taking a chance on him? This guy's like waiver wire material. And I don't want to pick on anybody's team, so I'm not going to name names, but I want guys that can go nitro in the last couple of rounds. No, other than that, I'll just get the guys off the waiver wire.
Yeah, because you're turning your roster anyways. You might as well go for some upside at the end.
You're going to drop probably half the players on your team throughout the course of the season. Yep. Play the matchups. That's the big thing everybody's talking about. Play the matchups, like look a week or two in ahead. Who's playing in cores, or, who's playing against some shitty pitching staffs, and stack those guys on your bench. Well, you can't if you're keeping everybody. You got to churn through your roster. Mm-hmm. And listen, it's tough. You draft somebody and you want to keep them because you invested draft day capital in them. I get it. I'm exactly the same. But you got to program yourself that you got to clear fucking roster spots and get the new crop of guys coming up for the next 2 weeks.
Got to turn through it. Like you said, sometimes you just hold on to a guy too long.
Yeah, I struggle with that every year, Rob. How long do you hold on to somebody?
Right. Like you said, you spent maybe the offseason keying in on this guy, and, in your brain, it's like, every time I checked you and double checked you and triple checked you, I liked you. And now in the second week, I don't like you anymore. Yeah, it's a fight.
We're in the business of what have you done for me lately?
Yep.
That's what it is.
Freddie Galvis. Wow. Freddie Galvis still hanging around. Got a little Ponce de Leon, huh, Jackie?
Oh, yeah.
What are you looking at? 100 innings? Swing roll? Starter?
I don't know. Yeah, he's going to go 100 innings.
All right.
But do you think he's going to go 100 innings?
He should. I mean, I think the Cardinals are banking on it. I don't know. He's too inconsistent for my liking.
He's in the rotation right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Isn't one of their pitchers hurt? Didn't what's his name?
Michaelis, yeah, is all screwed up or something.
Michaelis, yep.
And they've already said Reyes is bullpen down, at least to start off with. Who knows what they're going to decide to do with him?
100 innings.
If he's in the rotation, that seems like a pretty good pick to me.
I like the pick.
NL, nice division, right-hander, get strikeouts. What's not to like?
Would you take him in a main event with 30-round main event?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take him over fucking some of the other pitchers you've already drafted, to be honest with you.
In a main event? Yeah. Honestly, in a main event, I would take him over Tanner Hawk.
Yeah, of course.
But in a DC, I think it's a little bit different. That's one of my questions. Like, one of the things I'm interested in most is, like, what players post round 30 here would you be jumping up to, like, round 25 in a main event?
So, like, who's drafted one of them?
Yeah, there's one, because now we just hit the cutoff. We just hit the 30-round cutoff. So now there's players that have fallen past your main event threshold. Now who's going to be, like, I guess it's your upside guys. But in this draft, everyone's already grabbed these upside guys.
Nah, there's always upside guys. Come on.
Oh, there's some more, but, like, I think more so than typical DC, these upside guys have gone. There's one. I don't know if you go in. Hey, Mark, I was doing an auction yesterday, and Bobby Witt went in the auction round, like the first 23 auction rounds.
Well, good luck.
Same guy took Adele. Like, he took Adele and Witt. Bobby Witt.
Yeah, well, those are types of players you want to see in your league.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Seriously. I mean, sorry to say. I mean, I don't like to sugarcoat things. I just try and keep everything honest and, reasonable interpretations of things, but you just simply can't do that.
Yeah, it's tough. You don't need to do that either.
No, it's like a lot of these picks in this draft. Yeah, they might work for a DC in a main event. Listen, they're not even rosterable. Not even close. You just can't roster them. You got to churn through your 7-man bench. Can't wait on guys. Chris Sale, you can't wait on for 4 fucking months in a main event. Just can't do it. Maybe you jump him a month ahead of time if he's out on the waiver wire. Maybe you do that, but you can't sit on the guy 4 months and tie up a roster spot. You know, Kopech's another one. I like him a lot, but geez, how do you roster him in the main event? He's probably not going to get that many innings this year. Maybe at the end of the season they got him, starting some games, but damn, you're going to have to hold him a long time to get any value on that. But it's all about opportunity cost. What have you lost in the couple of months you held him?
Right. Yeah, he wouldn't be a guy I'd be looking at in a 30-round draft.
Yeah, again, it's guys you like, overall you kind of like, but you're happier with them on other people's teams.
Whoa.
Only 18 more rounds, guys.
What did someone go skydiving? Someone playing Call of Duty? Hey, that's fun.
You guys think Witt gets time in the bigs this year?
Witt?
Yeah, Bobby. You think he gets some time with Kansas City this year?
If anything, in September, if they're in a race, like maybe brief at best, but I don't think so.
He's not pulling a Tatis, eh?
Tough to say.
Yeah.
That's a good pick, Harihara.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good pick. Are you trying to win or lose? Let me ask that question.
I don't know. 13-15. I think I'm trying to win. You think it's a losing pick?
To select a guy, you got to see something you like. What do you like about him?
You might throw more innings than anyone in the major leagues.
Why? Yeah. What if they're horrible innings?
What kind of innings are you looking at with the players around this time?
Well, I don't really look at innings. I mean, when I hear somebody say, "Oh, this guy's going to throw a lot of innings," that's meaningless to me. They got to be good innings. I mean, what? I don't honestly like Mike Minor. He's another guy. He's going to throw a lot of innings. Now, listen, I saw his velocities up this spring, so now I'm a little more interested. But just because somebody throws a lot of innings, that's really kind of meaningless to me. I'll always find the innings, but I want good innings. So do you think that guy's going to throw good innings?
In DC, double starts from even anyone goes past 300 can, as long as you have a good firm ratio going, a good solid build, those double starts are elite no matter who it is. As long as
So you're saying his ratios are going to be good?
I'm just saying double starts are golden. After pick 300 in a DC, when you get double starts from anybody who throws above 150, 160 innings, it's pretty valuable because again, you can't fab. You're not going to fab. So
yeah, but what if those two starts are nuclear destructions, though?
What if they go with a 6-man rotation? That's the other worry.
Okay, yeah, true, absolutely. I'm not saying you're doing it all the time, but just to have the opportunity to play them is huge. Not to say you're going to do it all the time, but to have the opportunity to have guys who are going to throw possible double starts is big.
Well, I get that. There's still listen, I'm not keeping track of the pitchers or anybody on the draft board here, but just looking at it right now, there's probably like at least 10 guys, starting pitchers, I'd take before that guy. Probably 20 guys before him. That's just me. I don't see anything to like there. He's on a shit-ass team. Probably going to get destroyed most of his starts. I mean, I don't see anything there. Although I have been drinking today. Torres, I'm looking at the article here, and it says part 1 to click on, and I click on it, but it looks like it brings me right back to the same players. Did I miss something?
No, it should take you to part 1.
Huh.
It's the same article.
Does part 1 go from round 21, Joey Votto, to
Yeah.
round 30?
Yeah, that's part 1. It goes from 30 to 21.
He went the reverse way.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The old reverse.
The other one went from Civelli. Is there an article before that or no?
No.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like the other one. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at that.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Sure.
Torres, when's your main?
30th.
30th? Chavis. That's some dual eligibility.
3 positions.
Try eligible.
Yo, try eligible.
Are all you guys here playing tonight doing main events or no?
Yep, I'm doing 1.
I'm in one.
I'm doing my first one this year.
Nice. Online, live?
I'm doing mine online.
Online.
Yeah, I'm online this year as well.
Nice.
So, Dan, is this your first one?
Yeah. I played mostly DCs on NFBC, so it's kind of a new.
So your first one, Torres' first one, my second one. It's good. It's good to see a lot of guys getting involved. I love that. It's great. It's awesome.
You work for headquarters, Dan?
Yeah, I write for HQ and a little bit for RotoWire too.
Nice. That's when I started out. That's the one publication or one website that I gravitated towards. That I like kind of how they, especially their pitchers, evaluated their pitchers, and I still like them now. You know, I don't agree with everything they say, but that's the one publication I do buy the Forecaster. That's the only thing that I buy. I like to read their player capsules.
Yeah, it's a good place to start with the research.
It's I really like the I think I know a lot of people who I referenced like the research abstract and they're like, oh, I didn't read that, and I said, well, you should read those things too, not just the player capsules, because there's so much good stuff in there, you know.
Now, Rob, you realize you're not getting any of these players in the main event, right?
Oh, good, you can have them all. This is the whole diversion strategy.
Yeah. I hear this a lot. Yeah, next man up. Yeah, okay, right. You got your favorites. I see who they are.
Diversion. It's a whole diversion strategy.
Hey, all right, guys. I'm going to head out. My dog's got to go out to the restroom. But nice hanging with you guys, and good luck in the rest of this draft, and good luck in your drafting season.
Awesome, Mark. Thanks for coming by, man.
Thank you. All right, take care, guys.
Buddy. All right.
All right.
That's awesome. Not every day you get a Hall of Fame NFBC player coming in to call the draft. Oliveira, nice pick.
Thanks, sir.
Man, this is this has been the most wackiest draft I've ever drafted this year, for sure.
It's been kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't like honestly, I don't like drafting with this group of guys. I wouldn't have entered if I knew this is how it was going to go.
Come on, Zach. Unbelievable. You don't like our company or what?
Although I love you, Fish. I just wouldn't. I would just do what Graham's doing. I would just come in here and just chill. I don't want to be in the draft. I would definitely come in and hang out. It's like Graham's got the right idea here.
I got a whiskey on the go. This is wonderful.
Nah, it's not bad. It's all right.
You think Alfred finally gets time in Pittsburgh? I've been kicking this around in my head for a few weeks now. I have no idea what to make of their whole situation.
I think he's got a good chance. He played. It was real short, but he played well when they got him last year, and I think he's not that it matters necessarily, but he's playing well this spring. And they're moving Tucker back to the infield, so it's basically him or Oliva. So it just depends who they want to give a shot to.
Right. Service time to manipulate with Alfred.
No. And Oliva's old. Oliva's like 24 or 25. He's not like a guy that they would send down for the service time. So I think it'll be one of them.
Did he break his wrist?
You just took Oliva. Who broke his wrist?
Like Alfred last year, didn't he?
Yeah, last year ran into the wall.
Yeah, I loved him when he was a Blue Jays prospect. I thought he was going to be the shit.
He was an ex-football guy. He was like one of those dual sport guys, right?
Yeah, he was a quarterback. He started playing baseball late.
Yeah. Just like, Lorenzo Cain, I think, started super late, like playing baseball, like at all. I think he started like he never played until like high school or something like that, ever. Like he didn't play like any, like typically like most people play baseball like when they grow up, starting from like Little League and stuff like that. But he just never ever played.
I feel like I heard something like that with Carlos Santana.
I didn't hear that for him.
Like he started, I don't know. It doesn't make sense because you think most kids in the DR would be like playing.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you guys think? Like your teams?
No, I hate it.
Yeah,
Who
really?
likes their team?
Some
Who
of
likes
it.
their team?
I like some of it.
I actually like my team.
I like my first pick.
So do I. Zach, you like the double tap the shortstop, don't you?
I do.
Interesting. I don't like to do that. I don't like to tie up a middle infield that early.
I just feel that no matter where I am in the draft, and I've had drafts where I don't double tap the shortstop, of course. No matter where I am, there's never a time where like there's a shortstop on the board. I'm like, oh, this is like he's the best player on the board, but I can't take him because my roster's tied up. Like that middle infield, like there's no one in the like after round 14 or whatever that I'm in love with in terms of middle infield, or someone that I'm confident. There are guys I like, but they're like sort of like guys I'm not. I'd rather have like be my first bench guy.
Okay. I was really hoping for Woodruff to fall to me in the third. Thought hopefully you guys are all scared away from the back injury.
I didn't want to take him. I was the one who took him. I've been trying not to take pitcher early. I feel like I can get good bats, but nothing really stood out to me there. So took
I'm
him.
I'm surprised Fishy took Flaherty over Woodruff.
Yeah, I know. My buddy actually texted me. He's like, Flaherty over Woodruff, huh? Didn't expect that. And I was like, yeah, I don't
So
know.
I think I've been in drafts with you where you've done the opposite.
Yeah, I've always been a Woodruff over Flaherty. But, I mean, you got to diversify when you have so many leagues. So
True.
I got enough Woodruff. I think they're very similar. I have them very close in ranks. So I usually just sided with Woodruff because I don't know what happened with Flaherty last year. It was really, really odd. Just the whole COVID thing, and then he came back and didn't pitch right away, and then threw like one inning. I don't know. It was just too many question marks around what happened last year.
It was definitely strange. It's enough to to scare you a little bit from what can possibly happen this year.
Yeah.
Did somebody get Woodruff and Kershaw like 2-3?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that combo.
Yeah, I joked about the back, but that is nice. I like Woodruff in the third round. Like can't beat that really.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't really gone pitcher early in my other DCs, but that stood out to me at that turn.
Oh, damn. Higgy.
This is definitely my least favorite team that I drafted all year.
Did you think about pocket aces, Rob?
Yeah, I did. It's usually the way I lean. I did Scherzer in the second round of TGFBI, so I just wanted to, go a different route. So, and I didn't want any of those other pitchers there, so it was only Scherzer, and I just got him. So it's like, I want to go a different way.
I was surprised to see you go Bauer over Giolito.
Yeah, I mean, that's another diversification thing. And to me right now, it's honestly an NL thing too. If it's really truly the NL, and I don't know, you see the Dodgers are favored for 104 wins. Just those things add up, So
Yeah.
I think that's a big lean to him being in Dodger Stadium and facing the NL only. If it's not a DH, obviously it could change, but.
Yeah, I mean, Bauer's my number 4 as well, so I was just surprised to see you actually do it because I know you're a big Giolito guy.
Yeah, I have a ton of Giolito, but I haven't about this. I think I don't mind either one of them at that point. I prefer Giolito because I think he's more on an upward path to, some dominance right here in his next 2 or 3 years. So, but I like Bauer just as much. I think he's, pitch with 1 eye, 3 eyes. It doesn't matter. What a nut job. Everyone got a little sensitive with that, huh? Best pick of the draft is still out there.
Oh shit, I'm on the clock. Didn't even realize it.
Oh shit, Fish.
Oh no.
Oops.
Oh man, that's a great pick.
Yeah, thanks. But I was gonna wait a little bit longer, but that's all right. No, I was looking at the draft board, and then all of a sudden I see him in the top left. I'm on the clock. I was like, oh, okay, sweet.
Nice pick, man.
Yeah, I was really surprised to see Witt go in the second. He was going to be my target in the third.
He went crazy early.
Yeah, yeah, he did. I like it though. I mean, second base is just, to me, it's not very good, not a very, very, very deep position. And I like to get my batting average and speed early. And I mean, what better combo for that than Turner and Witt?
Well, I like Turner and Tucker though. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I was thrilled to get Tucker. Tucker's a second rounder for me too. So
yeah,
I'm just worried they're gonna. I don't know. These early lineups they're putting out, it seems like he's hitting more towards the bottom.
yeah, he is, and he could move up, but I still think he's the power speed combo, and he's going to get a ton of our RBI opportunities.
I know what Dusty keeps saying, but I don't know if Straw's going to hang on to the leadoff spot.
Yeah, that's another.
I think that whole lineup could change with Straw down and Tucker up.
Right.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of at bats to give to a guy like that, eh?
Yeah, like I know like what Dusty's thinking because he's like got the fastest guy in the team leading off, but like that team's trying to win. If he's not getting on base a lot, then they're gonna have no choice but to move it down.
Zach, are you not worried about Bogart's injury at all?
I'm not really. He seems like he'll be okay. Why? You worried about him?
Just a little bit right now. But I have a lot of shares of him because when you start drafting early, the third round, I was getting him in the third round so much that was just a thing of beauty.
Fuck, John.
But,
you're gonna make me do it? Oh, fine, I'll do it. I am a bit worried.
Nice. I like it, Jackie.
Because you start talking about it, and then you got to take him. Because I do want to back him up, and I was going to take Brault. Brault was the guy I was going to take.
Talk you into it.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like it's worth. Well, I don't know about there, but I think Jeter Downs is a worthwhile investment if you have Bogarts. He was in my queue.
Yeah, I had him in my queue too.
Govier is in the podcast chat, just fucking flapping away, Zach, but he can't hop back in here. Come on, give me a fucking break. Grow up.
Oh yeah.
Govier, if you're listening, grow up.
He's talking about Ryan Gosling, and he can't come in here and talk about the draft. He's literally.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
What are they talking about here? Talking about the last four messages about Ryan Gosling. No, the whole thing's about Ryan Gosling. The last couple.
Hey, come on, go up.
Yo, Torres, you got another part coming out on this Razzball series on your main event team?
I do.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I'm just trolling through it right here.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I
Thanks for reading.
like reading shit like this. I sometimes write shit like this myself. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured I got to write an article anyway, so I might as well. I thought it could be helpful for people, but it's also helpful for me to just kind of get my thoughts out there.
Yeah, it organizes the mess that is your brain anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There it is. Mapping out the main event. So you're tipping your hand a little bit.
Totally. Absolutely. Hoping that whoever's in my league doesn't read it, but I got plenty of backup plans. This part of what I talk about in the article is that we, this idea, like you were saying, Rob, of being sniped. Like you got to have a plan on top of a plan.
Right. Yep.
Yeah,
And I don't think anybody.
Yeah, Athletic's amazing.
I don't think anybody's so scared of me. I've never played in the main event, so I don't think they're gonna look at that and be like, "Oh, I got to take this guy." These guys. Everybody has their own guys that they want. So
It's funny because I was wondering about the psychology of playing in it because, what's his name, Paul Mamino from Roto Fanatic, he won a qualifier. So it's like I almost feel like if I won a qualifier and I'm like my entry is paid for by winning a league, I'm almost playing differently in my head, like more aggressively, more loose because I don't know, maybe it's just a mental thing, but it was cool when I was talking to him about that. That's a big difference mentally, like pretty cool though.
I gotta check that one out. Your episode with him, he seems like a smart dude.
Really nice kid, man. Just super smart and yeah, I enjoy talking to him. He's doing some good stuff there. They got to get him on more pods or get him on pods though and go to Fanatic or Turn 2 or whoever.
Well, this is flying. Were there just a bunch of auto picks, or is it just my computer that's slow?
No, it's going pretty fast.
So, Torres, you're gonna do part 3, I guess. Cool.
Yep, next week.
I like a lot of the guys you're talking about here.
Thanks.
Where did Canna go in this draft?
Canna?
Yeah, Mark
Corn?
Canna. Canna corn.
16th round.
All right, right where he's got him. I love Canna.
I think he's gonna be the leadoff guy there.
Yeah, hit 1 or 2. He hit 2 all last year, didn't he?
Was he that high? No, I think they had Semyon, they had Grossman.
Was it Grossman who hit 2?
Yeah, I think it was Grossman. I think he was hitting. Canna was around 5, I think.
Yeah, I just dropped that athletic link about getting sniped that Rob was talking about earlier in the private chat there. If anybody wants to read it, that article's great.
Renee Miller is amazing. She writes so smart. It's like I love reading that. It's totally. It's good to get inside the brain like that.
7-inning game. This is the first of a doubleheader. Adames down.
That is just a reel of.
Oh, there he goes.
There he goes.
It's at 238.
Is anyone else thinking about Framba?
Is the 0-1.
I was going to take him with my next pick.
I don't know. Them bringing in Odorizzi seems pretty final.
Yeah, I mean, it's unlikely, but
yeah, he's definitely ruled out for the year.
Not definitely.
He was getting a second opinion, and that was like 10 days ago. They haven't said anything.
Or Knable.
And now this from Sid.
Rob, you and Phil gonna pull out that basketball main event?
I don't know, man. We got slammed with a couple injuries that.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
I hope
I had a shitty draft, and then on top of that, I had all these injuries, and it's just a nightmare. I already knew I lost it right at the draft, though. Knew it.
Oh man, I hope we, it's so bunched up. That's the thing. There's a couple categories that are just really so close, and yeah, I'm just hoping we can just Let's get top 10. Top 10 would be a great, first entry into it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys, I gotta take off. My dog needs to go outside, so I'm gonna do the rest on my own. But Rob, thanks for putting this together, man. I appreciate it.
100%. There we go, Bobby Whip. Thank you for joining us, man. Appreciate it.
Good luck, everybody.
Hey, man.
Take care, bro.
See you, Sully.
Good old Sully. I like Sully. Good boy.
Whit Jr. wasn't getting drafted in any drafts before, like, this week. And all of a sudden, he's being drafted a lot.
Why? Spring training?
I guess so.
When you hit 480 footers and inside the Parkers, I guess you get some hype.
Did he take Mondesi? Is that just a handcuff?
Mondesi went.
No, he didn't.
Earlier, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I just looked.
The old shortstop handcuff.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Let's see.
So, Rob, this will be your first main event live, huh?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I'm pretty psyched.
Yeah, it's so much fun. It's also really, really difficult, too.
Is it?
I mean, like the first time I did it, it's tough because, you know, when you do it online, you see all the players that are available and all that. And when you do it live, it just seems like everything's like a little bit quicker. Like your pick comes quicker. It seems like that minute goes by real quick. You got to, keep track of who's available.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tons of fun.
I can't wait. I'm pretty psyched for it.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back to
Psyched to do it.
Vegas next year.
I want to do an online auction. That's what I really want to do. Or not an online, a live auction.
That's got to
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'm doing that for Phil on Friday.
That's cool.
Yeah. He's gonna we're gonna zoom up and it's his team. He couldn't cross the border, so he asked me to the draft. And I said, sure, I'll go there for you. It's gonna be a challenge, but
How you guys gonna do that? You gonna have a computer there, and you guys are gonna be zooming, and he can hear it and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna zoom, but like he said, also to the website gets updated like on the fly, so he'll see and we'll zoom and he.
Oh, okay.
I'll also have a list of players, that just in case the computer knocks out or anything.
Gotcha.
Have a little chat too in the Zoom link. So, like I said, it'll be a challenge, but yeah. Your friends ask you to go draft for you. Yeah, you go draft for them. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what actually led me to be like, you know what? I'm going to be there. I might as well do a live main.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm glad I took that on.
Yeah, it's great. I would get there early. That's what I would do. Get there early, get set up, because you're gonna want to go say hi to people as they come in, and
not when they see my T-shirt and it's a bag of shit. Stay away from me, you bag of shit. No. I was gonna get T-shirts that said that stomping out the bag of shit or something like that, but I was like, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be chosen. I'm actually just gonna. I'm just gonna shut this broadcast down, but still keep us in the thing. All right.
All right.